Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Scary Games Squad. Today we're playing something a little different.
Just to watch a scratch VHS.
Scary Tape VR.
That is, today we're Scary Tape Squad.
Scary Tape Squad.
This is a game called Morph. I think that's the point. This is a game called Morph Girls. Morph Girl. Not
Really?
girls. We don't know they're
Morph
multiple
Girls
girls.
makes it sound like it's
Something else.
like a fun.
I think I've seen Morph Girls.
Yeah.
On my laptop
Skinemax?
alone.
I think I saw it on Pornhub. Yeah.
I think I torrented that on LimeWire like 12 years ago.
I think I sharebared that.
Morph Girl is a game. It's a point-and-click FMV Japanese VHS horror game.
Oh, goody.
Wow, we weren't that far off actually.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
saying. You weren't far off. I guess, I don't know what FSM is,
Ooh.
Full sex motion.
but I guess you click play and you just go.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We should also just note that this is a monumental game because Jesse's playing for the first time
Jesse
in
first.
Scary Game Squad history. Boo!
He finally got his what would you even call it? His skeleton.
dick wet.
His skeleton wings. His
His dick wet?
You get your dick wet.
He finally got his dick
Getting
wet.
that scary dick wet.
Scary Dick Squad.
Scary
That's
dick
not
wet.
what the squad's about, guys.
He was
That's
standing in
not
the
what it's
kiddie pool.
about.
Dude, it's not all about girls, man.
Morph Girl.
It's about pressing play on the scary videotape
All right.
when you don't even want to.
Here we go.
It's about subjecting yourself to unpleasant videos.
Morph Girl does not,
Not
autosave.
autosave?
Damn.
What a weird
That's a political statement.
thing to say out the fucking gate.
That's
political
loaded in
statement.
2017.
That's the game. Fuck it, we're out.
Damn, no auto
No autosaves? That's scary as fuck.
Do I just click?
Ooh.
Use the cogwheel to save, load, or quit the game.
When am I not going to be visible?
No, when the cog is visible.
I know that.
Oh.
Remember to save frequently and prior to important events or just. Oh my god.
Fuck yeah.
How do we know if they're important? We never played the game before. Gotcha.
Load these save files should you wish to revisit them.
Oh, fuck.
God damn it. I'm so glad that you're playing though, Jesse. I know you're going to be super.
This is like
all
what
about those
Jesse's all
saves.
about.
I'm not okay.
Ooh.
Shout out to that international plug. I swear to God, this is like my
Dude,
friend.
that girl and I have the same haircut style right now.
I think I took improv with this girl.
Is that?
Is that Morph Girl? Yes.
Is even in Japanese? Oh.
Yo, that was literally a frame from The Ring.
Yeah, there's some subliminal stuff.
That was
happening here.
legitimately a frame from the movie The Ring. My name is Ilana Pierce. On Friday, it would have been a year since the death of my wife, Rebecca.
How very progressive.
That's tight.
Since then, my life has been one of tedium and monotonous routine. I work an underpaid office job at a failing insurance company. I don't have any friends, and I rarely leave the house. And in just a few days, everything is going to change. I cannot keep this up for this entire playthrough.
Nope, you have to.
Nope.
No.
You decided on the character.
Oh shit,
and
here we
play
go.
She probably has a voice.
Weird she has a cell phone, but this is shot in.
Yeah, there's a shot on like my dad's first video camera that he filmed me like opening Christmas presents on.
You're the Nintendo 64 kid?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Hey.
Yes!
Guys, it's not about girls.
This is why I get out of bed in the morning and put my makeup on and look in the mirror and walk down the stairs. This girl and I have a very
her
similar
kitchen is
days.
downstairs?
This just feels like if
Dude,
we
she's
did
rich.
scary film squad. Rebecca was a writer.
Safe.
Rebecca was a writer. Her reluctance to find real work put strain on both our finances and our relationship.
Dan, that's like a statement on writing.
During an argument over our accumulating debt, Rebecca suffered a seizure. Oh, fuck.
Damn.
Oh,
you
the
killed
easy
her?
way out.
She was quickly diagnosed with terminal brain cancer.
Whoa!
Can I redact
0
that?
to 60.
She died 9 months later.
That's the same amount of time that it takes for a baby to be born.
What?
Oh, God.
What?
I'm so hype.
Every day I watch her favorite movies, read her journals and her short stories.
Oh, this is the same character.
That is just a video of people just kissing.
This is the same character. This is still Ilana.
Yeah.
Okay.
I took over for you, Alex.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Can we just keep watching
Yeah,
this?
does she have a Retron 5? What is that?
That is a Super Nintendo.
No.
It's an Xbox One, a Super Nintendo.
Ooh. Oh, it just repeats. Okay.
It's got some DVDs in the corner. What started out as a means to move on quickly became a routine that I couldn't escape.
And on Sundays, I would watch Marilyn Monroe make out with Ricky Ricardo.
There's little to my life outside of what I have left of Rebecca.
Okay,
Aw.
so she just lives in her dead wife's house.
Yes. That's what we know so far.
Okay. Yo, no joke. That photograph was on the wall of the flat
at
that
our
we.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
Oh my
Was
God.
this shot
Was it
at
shot
our
at our Airbnb?
If that was somehow possible, I
Hold
would.
on.
That would be the
Oh
scariest
my god, that's
thing
the
of
same
all.
photo. You guys, it's the same fucking photo.
Yeah.
Someone zoom in and find that Spy Kids 4D trailer poster on that fucking bus.
Yo, don't find it. I'm scared.
Is it a haunted
This is
photo?
not it.
If
This
it's
is
the
not
same
it.
thing-
It's not it.
64! Like the 64 in the video that Alex shot, that his dad shot.
Nintendo
As a kid.
64.
And also Nintendo 64.
Yeah, that's the one.
I very quickly began to underperform at work.
I mean, words per minute.
My boss
were
was very
plummeting.
understanding, but as the company started to lose money, coworkers began to resent me for the work I could not do.
What do we think's gonna happen here?
I was quickly relegated to my own office.
Sounds great, actually. Oh,
That's like
That's
a
just
promotion.
that's just the reload thing.
I know what it is. I'm not comfortable with it every time it pops up.
Coworkers make hateful comments and drop hints about my supposed job security whenever I talk to
Oh
them.
yeah, why don't you try
That's,
being
like,
a fucking
super
YouTuber,
cool.
Ilana?
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Whoa, my
Whoa,
God.
Wow.
God, we used to be
Wow.
the Scary Game Squad. We're now
Scary
just.
political commentary squad. What's
Oh.
up?
Is it political or is it just commentary?
I try not to talk to anybody.
She's just sad.
Damn.
This is clearly depression.
This is the sad game squad.
Sad game squad. SGS.
And then she comes back from.
Dude, comfy jacket squad, more like. Ooh, sad bath squad. Pensive soak squad.
When does she wash her hair? Squad.
Toshin book squad. Oh no, that's a picture book. Okay.
People tell me that I need to move on and get over Rebecca's death.
But she can't because
This
she was
was
in
her
love.
favorite screensaver.
I don't want to. I can't. So, I won't.
Damn.
Damn. So she's just like
Going against conventional
this
psychology.
this is straight up just like an Edgar Allan Poe like setup right
You're
now.
absolutely right. Right now,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is like a gothic story.
If that photograph is the same one from our
Neo-gothic,
Airbnb,
that is.
it has to be.
Post-gothic.
What if it just like
Meanwhile, on
Pardon?
the moon.
It's been 5 months since Rebecca was diagnosed. Breathing's becoming more difficult for her. Movement is almost
Oh
an
man.
Herculean task now. While doctors say that we still have options, Rebecca's beginning to refuse further treatment. She wants to travel.
What?
to a flat in
I do
London?
not
Oh, okay.
What?
I do not want to like relive our wife's death.
She wants to travel the world before she dies, see all the things she can. She's giving up. I don't want her to. Oh, it's
Damn.
showing us to play the game. She's tired. Too tired for optimism, too tired for treatment. She's tired of living.
But not too tired to
there
travel.
any
'Cause
other-
I'll tell you, travel is tiring.
We argue constantly over the continuation of her treatment. She only has months left if she doesn't. She gets visibly weaker with every passing day. She can barely walk, let alone travel the world. It would kill her.
Davis, calling it.
Rebecca knows all of this. She doesn't want to be miserable anymore. She wants the both of us to spend the rest of her life in some exotic country to elope. From her treatment with money we do not have, with time she does not have.
Beg
Lie to
for-
Rebecca or beg for treatment.
Beg for treatment.
Yeah, I guess that's
If
what the
these are
character would
if
do.
these,
Hold
if
on.
these are the two options, right? It's not like
Which
it's-
one do you think is the Paragon? Which one's the Renegade? you
What
think?
I'm saying is it's not like Paragon and Renegade. That's why it's a difficult choice is because lying to her is like you're sort of like enabling her, and it's negative because she's not going to get to do it, and she's going to get sadder and sadder the sicker she gets, and she's not going to be able to do these things.
Well, I think
But
playing the character wise, our character
I don't want my wife to die.
Yeah, wants her to have treatment.
Yeah. You don't want to just lie to people unless they literally ask you to.
I beg Rebecca to stop talking as though she's going to die. What starts as a heartful plea rapidly turns to me screaming and shouting at her.
Oh, this is when she has
I tell her that I can't afford to travel, that she can hardly walk, and that she's stupid for thinking we could ever do anything other than try to get her better. Rebecca quietly agrees to further her treatment. It doesn't work.
Damn.
Fuck.
That's fine. That's like exactly as ugly as we expected it to get.
Rebecca only continues to worsen and we are soon out of options. Rebecca can no longer walk or breathe by herself. She often cries, frequently wishing that we could be on a beach somewhere in the Caribbean. I feel guilty. See, I would have lied to her. I would have been like, let's go.
Dude, life just isn't fair, though.
Yeah, you millennial.
Damn.
Just a few days until the anniversary of Rebecca's death. You can save now if you want.
Okay.
Just pointing
We
it
do
out.
not want to get past that segment again. It was tough.
Yeah, I don't want to watch my wife die of cancer before my eyes.
I'm not ready for it. That's the ring again.
Dude, what's up with this? I'm like dying to know what the like inciting incident of this is going to be.
Is it an alarm that's going off?
No, it's the phone buzzer.
Yeah, like
Right,
right, now,
is it-
I'm not seeing the scary part. I'm just seeing the sad part.
Every day goes by the same as the last.
The reveal is going to be that she's just one of those girls who like sells like handmade merch at a rock show.
What? What?
That's just how she's dressing.
What the?
What is she watching?
I don't know if it's guilt, loyalty, or just fear that compels me to stay put.
That jacket, though.
She's like an alternate costume for a Resident Evil character.
We're just going through the motions right now.
How can I have happiness when I denied her the same?
Oh, don't do that.
That's what I'm getting at. We should have lied to her.
No way.
Yeah, but it would have given us something other awful that would have happened. It's the beginning of the game.
You don't understand, man. Nobody wins.
What if we could have saved her?
Yeah.
Rebecca wants me to read some of her book on account that I never had before. I've always condemned her choice to focus on writing as opposed to pursuing legitimate employment. Her writing has always been a source of a major contention between us. She wants to know what I think of it, before that's no longer possible. Damn. I don't know what to say. She's desperate for me to read it, despite prior altercations. This makes me feel angry and a little bit guilty. Despite everything, she still insists that her writing career is more important to her. The very pursuit of this has jeopardized our home, financial security, and our marriage for years. I don't want to encourage her, but it's her passion.
Why the fuck not?
Yeah, I mean...
Why the fuck not read a book for a dying person who wants you to read it?
Not to mention the woman you fucking love. Read the fucking book.
Damn!
Yeah, this is like a pretty easy decision to make.
I tell Rebecca that I will read it. It's a collection of short horror stories.
Oh,
I finished them all in just a few days.
Oh, that's why we gonna
They're
get
good.
horrified.
They're really good. Rebecca's university grades were relatively poor, but
What?
she was always highly regarded for her fiction writing.
Girl was stupid, but she could
She's
write good.
really talented.
That's me though. I just like failed every class.
I
in
feel
college.
guilty.
As you well should.
Only now that she's dying, have I even bothered to read any of her work. All these years I've kept Rebecca from writing her aspirations, and now she really may never reach them. When she asks if I read it, I'm too embarrassed, ashamed to admit any of this to her. I tell her that I've been too busy. She never asks again.
What the fuck?
Yo, no offense to us, but we're not good people.
Dude, we read it.
I often think that I would do anything to get Rebecca back.
We didn't get to choose that she like
Would
didn't
I?
tell her.
It doesn't. I don't really like. Ooh,
What if we have to kill 16 colossi to get her back?
done. Also, how is that enough to wake you up? I gotta have like 6 alarms.
Mine literally plays like a submarine
I
problem.
refuse to get on with my life, and yet I still expect it to change.
What What the fuck is she watching? Her TV like
Rebecca's favorite movies are just
her
weird,
TV
slow
like
kissing.
changes aspect ratios. 70mm TV.
It's almost as though I were waiting for something.
Ghost. Is this gonna be a ghost thing? Is this gonna be like a photograph thing?
Ooh, you gotta clean that shower head, girl.
Yeah, you got some
What's in the
grout on
shower?
there. Oh shit.
Bloody shower?
What? But is she just thinking about what happened?
I don't know why I just pointed at the screen like, everyone, look!
Guys, look at the blood.
There,
Blood
there's
shower.
Dude, this is the depressing part.
You guys hear that?
Yeah,
the
an achievement.
tripping. What does it say? Days in the life?
Yeah. It's been 2 months since the diagnosis. Rebecca's exhausted from chemotherapy, sick of both the side effects and its administration. She doesn't like her doctor or any of her nurses. She hates the hospital and is very outspoken about how much she doesn't want to be around her real cancer patients. Rebecca doesn't want to feel unable. She's restless and very much in denial. It's Friday night. Rebecca wants to go out with her friends. I tell her that I don't think it's a good idea for her to be exerting herself so soon after therapy. I need this, she says. I'm scared this will be too much for Rebecca, but I can't keep her from living her life.
I say we let her go because we kept her from going on vacation.
Yeah.
This is in reverse order, by the way. This is earlier.
I would still let her
Is
go.
this?
This is a
2
flashback
months.
before.
I would
We're
still let
This
her
is
go.
going further away in time.
We were at the end or near the end of her admission in the last.
Does,
Oh, well,
does
let her
any
go.
does any of us feel like this is gonna kill her tonight? No,
No,
right?
we know that she dies later on.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, you know, who cares if she has a bad night once? You know, if she got to do what she wanted.
Check it.
Yeah.
I tell Rebecca to have fun. I worry all night but refrain from calling. At around midnight, Rebecca comes home early. I pretend to be asleep. She's wheezing. In the morning, I ask Rebecca about her night. She says that it was a little too much for her, but she's glad that she went.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bam,
It's called Brownie Points.
brownie boys,
Brownie Squad.
scary brownie squad.
Yeah, we're moving through the days a little too fast for me in this game.
That's good. It's supposed to show just how
Mundane
every
shit.
day is the exact same.
Every
Until
day is
it
a
isn't.
winding
Until
road.
weird bloody shit comes from the faucet and kills her.
What if this is like has nothing to do with it? What if this is like just like a fucking snake gets in the house?
What?
It's a huge misdirect.
Yeah,
He's not getting up.
Snakes in a house.
Oh, there
really
she
well
goes.
developed character.
Things are changing.
So
she's
today's
going
like
out.
Today's like a dress day.
She's going out.
She's going to do something, but she works, right?
No, she changes up her stuff every now and then.
Thursday.
I would wear this to work.
Uh-oh.
That's the lowest shower head I've ever
it's-
seen.
Girl,
Safe.
don't go in there. There's monsters. All right, that's the first big save point.
There's monsters.
Here we go. What is that?
But like, right, that shower head is so low.
I think I see something on the bathroom plug.
Yeah.
Is something leaking? It doesn't look like water. Just that pug pillow.
I just noticed
Yo,
that.
that's creepy now.
Should I go in?
Yeah, yeah, go in.
Go in!
I would leave, dude. What
Go
the fuck?
in!
Go in, go in, go in.
You're controlling. You can just do it.
No, come on. Scary Game Squad.
You're right.
I'm ready.
Why would you ever?
Play in the character?
You're just gonna get a
Because
bug.
you have no idea what's going on at
A
this
fucking
point.
slug's gonna swim up your nose. Your head's gonna explode. Game over.
It's very thick in consistency, almost as if it's oozing out of the plumbing as
Yeah,
opposed to
You
dripping
got
or
a backed up
leaking.
sewer line. Come
I
on,
would-
this happens to everybody.
I would go to
It
work.
looks
I would
black.
call my landlord on my way to
or
work.
maybe red.
Because
deal
it's
with it later.
blood.
It's blood, red blood. I don't know. I don't know what it could be. It just seems to be coming out of the shower head.
Oh my god.
Don't put your head.
Oh!
Did she get some on her face? Oh no,
Now she has the T virus.
the T virus.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest. This girl talks to herself
That
way
was
less
red.
than I do.
That was red.
Yeah, call the plumber.
Go to work. Go to the doctor.
I don't know what was in the bath, but whatever it is, I need to forget
Call
about
the plumber. Don't
forget
forget about it.
Plumber.
Even if I was
Why can't you be thinking about this right
I
now?
can't
What
be
else are you
thinking about
thinking
this
about?
right now. Your life is mundane. What else are you thinking about besides your wife?
Yeah, if your life was the same thing all the time.
Anniversary
You know
week.
what?
it's the anniversary. It's
It's
anniversary.
anniversary.
Oh, is that why she's going out?
Yes, she's going to visit the grave. I have some time before work. I can collect myself in the living room.
Just go to work.
I can pretend that everything is all right.
It
It
basically is.
What?
You
No.
you got a weird Foss
It is
situation.
not all right.
Oh, okay.
Whoa! Full option, boys.
What do you want?
Photos, notebook, films, TV. We can save, by the way. If you want to save.
Sure.
Yeah, let's just look at everything.
Photos.
Yo, this is going to give us like the breakdown of everything so far. Like, we're going to learn so much more. Photos of me and Rebecca on the day we moved in. We probably shouldn't have moved into a house with such expensive rent, but Rebecca wouldn't stop talking about kids. Though Rebecca was set on living in the city, she also thought that we needed the extra space. I think we would have been good parents.
Rebecca has a lot of expensive tastes.
There was
for someone
nothing
not really
in that
bringing
book.
money.
She's crazy.
Yo, what if Rebecca's not real?
Look, I'm starting to buy it.
Oh.
We haven't seen a photo of her yet.
That's true.
I mean, we kind of did.
We saw like some like girls from a distance.
Guess that's true.
It's one of the notebooks Rebecca used to write her stories in.
Ooh, Alex?
Come with us. Page 1. Typical. That's the best way Jane could have described the night. The moon was out, lighting the room in a dull, familiar glow. The air was still, peaceful. It was the perfect conditions for sleeping. Many would agree with her. Except, the typical night had been disturbed in the most atypical way Jane could have ever imagined. Jane squirmed in the corner of her bed. She pressed herself against the headboard and the wall, hugging her knees. Most of all, she was trembling. It wasn't every night that you wake to find an expressionless child standing at the end of your bed, after all.
Oh no.
The main question on Jane's mind was why? Why her? Why tonight? Why a child? Jane never thought of herself as particularly special. Surely this only happened to those who warranted it. The weird and wonderful. Not someone like her. Normal. That's the best way Jane could describe herself. Her name was Jane Audrey Phillips, named after her two grandmothers, naturally. She had brown, shoulder-length hair. It was practical, brown eyes like her father. She wasn't particularly tall, neither particularly short. She did well at school and led to a job that paid her bills. She neither liked her job nor did she dislike it. She had often thought she was a very neutral person. She didn't think much of anything. Not that she wasn't happy. She was, in a calm, contented way. She got on with things. Much like herself, the day could also be described as normal. She awoke 3 minutes before her alarm, as she usually did, ate a reluctant breakfast, and headed to work. Work was average, papers needed filing, reports needed writing, minimal conversation, and a sticky R key on her laptop. Returning home, leftovers for dinner, calling her mom. It was the routine she'd had for years. She went to bed on time and fell asleep in a timely manner. Nothing indicated anything odd should happen to her at all. And yet there the child stood, at the end of her bed, in her room.
Do we think she's talking about Rebecca?
I think she might be writing a little bit about herself in there.
Yeah.
Or Alana?
Or
Sorry.
her wife, you mean? Maybe,
right.
a little bit.
The woman reading the book is what I mean.
It was a girl. It was wearing a nightgown reminiscent of times far gone. It had long, unwavering dark hair. Its face was pale and its eyes were dark. It made Jane uncomfortable to think of the strange specter as a girl, so she didn't. A young girl wouldn't find herself in a stranger's room in the middle of the night. This was not a young girl. That was all Jane could figure out. The woman had already tried asking it for information, but it wouldn't speak. It didn't react at all. It just stared at her. There was a chill on her spine she was desperately trying to ignore, almost as if someone was slowly dragging an icicle up her back. She pressed herself harder against the wall. The sensation didn't cease. Finally, the child parted its pale lips. Though this was once the outcome Jane was hoping for, somehow it only terrified her more. She shrunk further into the bed. She was shivering. Come with us. Jane sucked in her breath as the child spoke. Its voice was small and soft. It sounded like a little girl. It almost left Jane less afraid. But the eyes were so dark and the stare was so intense. Jane desperately wanted to look away or close her eyes, but she daren't. The woman was terrified if she broke eye contact, the child would do something. She couldn't know what. The unease only grew. The child's face remained blank as it stared, though its head tilted to the side. It was almost cute. Only almost. Jane suddenly realized it was waiting for a response. The woman released the breath she didn't realize she was holding. Where? Her voice wobbled as she spoke. Her lip left trembling. The child shook its head a little, its dark hair shuffling over its chest. Come with us.
Next?
Come with us, number
Number
one.
one. Oof. You know that's going to be the plot of this game.
A little faceless girl.
A little
Films
faceless girl
or
is about to
TV?
come pop up and be like, what up?
Little, ring style.
Films.
It's Rebecca's collection of horror movies.
Well, that's why you're all messed up. You got it on horror on the brain.
Yo, none of the scenes that I've
Well,
seen in so far were
Some
horror-y.
of them.
Horror-y.
Let me die. Let me die.
Oh man.
Whoa.
So
The
classic.
Brain that wouldn't die.
That wouldn't die.
This is kind of like, I think I've seen this movie.
Herb Evers?
Is this a real movie?
It has
it
to
up.
be.
I think this is a real movie.
Leslie Daniel, featuring Arnie Freeman,
It's probably, it looks old enough. for
Marilyn
public domain.
Hanold. Bruce Brighton.
Audrey Devereaux. Now that is an old school
And
name.
Eddie Carmel.
Theme music, The Web, by Abe Baker and Tony Restiano.
By permission of Law Records. Grip John Hops Jr.
Byron Bear.
What if this
special
was the
effects.
entire movie? And we didn't know. We just watched an hour-long
Mark
movie.
Anderson
Yeah, I think I've just seen this movie.
is Ava Blair in the Linda Brent story.
So the developers of this game got access to this film?
I'm sure at this point it is.
Oh, it's a Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, so the Mystery Science Theater
It's
guys.
probably public domain now.
Yeah.
Is this the whole movie?
That'd be amazing if it was the whole movie. There's no way.
It's what the Scary Game Squad was meant for.
Scary, scary,
Get out of town.
scary copyright claim squad.
Come at us.
Why do we watch this whole movie in this game though?
I don't know. I watched fucking Ricky Gervais do an entire set of stand-up in fucking Grand Theft Auto.
Really?
And Cat Williams.
I can't believe this is just in this game.
I should have known he was as good as dead when they wheeled him in.
You did everything possible, everything you could, Dr. Cody.
Everything.
His brain just won't die.
Everything except save my patient.
Everything in the books.
This is odd.
Now, Dad, do I have permission to take over and try things my way?
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
The operating room is no place to experiment.
He's dead. I can't do any harm.
Very well.
Good
Yeah,
logic.
right, yeah.
Never
Okay,
mind.
fine. You got me there,
Do what you
Jack.
want to do.
What are ethics? I don't know.
Make an opening.
I just
through
want
the
to
chest
point
cavity.
out he's clearly breathing.
Apply 100 milliamps of current directly to the heart, then massage by
It's
hand.
hard to act, dude.
I'll handle the brain area.
Yeah, he's. You expect him to
By
act
yourself?
dead?
By myself.
Body double? I don't know.
Dun dun dun. That's not where his brain is. That's not. What was he cut? What is he cutting into?
This is early cinema, okay? They don't.
Brain won't die. Brain won't die.
They can't. They don't have the special
Alex,
effects,
what's the
Jesse.
runtime on this movie?
The runtime on the actual whole film?
Do you
Yes.
think this is really the whole movie?
80 minutes?
Guys, are you ready to
This
go?
is not 80 minutes long. Are we about to let's play watch
Brain won't die.
an 80-minute old school film?
Dude, this is some avant-garde fucking
We're not
bullshit.
even, we're not even Mystery Science Theater.
Guess what? Now we are. We're fucking.
Do you guys want to know what this movie's about?
Can I be
Yes,
the
tell
I want to be
us.
the floating robot.
So, this guy, like, saves this dude's life right now. And then he's like, wow, I like figured out something. And then he's like driving home with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend gets her head cut off in a car accident.
Whoa!
And he like saves her. He like, she's just ahead, but he like puts her in a dish, and she's like, let me fucking die. And he's like, no, I will get you a body.
If it isn't too late.
And he like starts looking for a body and like trying to like spy on people and like look at like a beauty contest girl and all this stuff. Meanwhile, the brain is like,
Clearly the inspiration, like, that's Frankenhooker took this exact
yeah.
storyline.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the brain
made it better.
The
Oh my
brain
God,
is
you're right. Frankenhooker.
That
We
is
wa-
what
we-
Frankenhooker's
Well,
about.
We watched
Great.
the brain starts
Utterly awesome.
the brain
Utterly
starts communicating telepathically with a mutant that's in the next room,
Which would you rather
Of course.
be,
and then he brings his like ex-girlfriend to be the body for his like head girlfriend.
That's
That's
ruthless.
weird.
That's ruthless.
And then the monster breaks out and yada yada, and she's like, "I told you should have let me die," and she like burns down the whole laboratory.
damn.
The human body's not a jigsaw
Oh,
puzzle to
I used to
experiment.
like this one.
There's dialogue.
Playing it safe like the other
Films about a mad
doctors.
scientist who manages to keep a woman's severed head. You're right, Alex.
Yeah.
For several days.
Heart.
The woman
You've
begs for him to let her
already lost your
die.
Doctor, I'm gonna save
Dot
mine.
dot dot. Unsurprisingly, I no longer care for it.
It's unbelievable.
Oh shit.
But Frankenhooker
If
is
we
this movie.
wanted to, we could sit here for
I
80 minutes.
legitimately think it's the whole movie.
I've been working on
That's
something like
incredible if that's the case. All right. Leave.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna
What
edit.
if you-
we're gonna edit around that.
Yeah, maybe not.
It's,
Maybe
if
not.
it's public domain, we're fine.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yep. Can't wait to see what we do for that.
Oh, we're at work
3
now.
hours later. Where is she?
Work.
Please finish my report by the end of the day.
She's indoors right now?
Maybe you'd be happier working somewhere else.
Damn.
Why? What?
Just let her go then.
Pro
all right?
tip, pro tip to all you off people out there: if you ever leave passive aggressive comments like this, you're the fucking worst.
I would be like, hi, my fucking wife died of cancer and I'm doing my best.
Hold on, but you should, like, it's now been a year. She's got to, like, figure something out.
That's true.
Both
That's
parties
true.
are not right in this.
That's
but,
true.
But yeah, don't leave passive-aggressive comments.
I'll do the bulk of the work tomorrow.
What else are you doing?
Can't do this right now. I'm celebrating my wife's life right now. That clearly is outside, though. Isn't no?
I think
okay,
I think
not.
it's just like
This is her crappy office they put her in.
Yeah,
Which
this-
is the hallway, I think. They,
It's like a closet.
it's like
whoa!
what?
Yeah, you got a backed up sewage line. Come on, it's not hard.
I used to take comfort in working here after Rebecca's death. I could pretend that she was at home waiting for me, just like before. A small part of me
You need to
really
just
believed that she would
see
be.
somebody who's going to help you, like a therapist. Just talk it out, figure out what's really got you hung up,
I'm surprised that she's not
deal with the
like
plumbing.
lonely.
She is definitely lonely.
She
Well,
is.
she's lonely,
She's
but, like-
lonely and depressed, and
This is what happens when you're depressed. You just don't
Yeah.
want to do anything. It's like inexplicable. Like you just like
Well, of
you have
course,
to do
but-
it and you don't do it.
I mean, I don't know. I need more info.
Ooh, somebody's from Juilliard acting school.
Oh, come on, Alex. There is no
stick your hand in. Stick your hand in.
Don't stick your hand
Stick
in. What are
your
you
hand
doing?
in. Stick your hand in.
Okay, save.
Save.
For sure.
Save the
How many
stage.
save files are you making, you bum?
Yo,
What are you
in these
roasting
games?
for?
It's all about the save.
This is
Think about how much memory you're taking up.
It,
looks like blood.
dude. If this was a Windows 3.1 computer, you'd be so screwed right now.
I need to call someone over here to fix this. I don't want to. I don't have to deal with any of this.
There's an
I
app for
can't
this.
deal
You
with
can't
this.
do your depression
Not
baths then.
today.
Think about it.
Not this week.
Like,
Not
we-
anymore.
Like
Whoa.
we
oh,
suspect.
is she gonna kill herself?
Like we suspect it's blood because we know we're in a horror game. But if I was her right now, I would be like, fuck.
She said it looks like
Call, do not.
Call for sure.
Yeah, for sure, call.
Dude, fucking Note 7 right here. Don't put that by your face.
That's the real horror.
I tell them about the bath, it's how it looks, although it is filled with blood. As expected, they don't believe me. They can't
What?
send anybody over until Monday.
What? Just
Are
say
you
your
fucking
tub is
joking?
backed up.
And I'm expected to live with a bath full of this for 3 days. Great.
Get a hotel. Just get a hotel.
Go.
Get a hotel.
Go away.
She can't get a hotel. Not this
Hotel.
week.
Not this week. Not on this
How are you
day.
gonna shower? I just
That's what I'm saying.
you can be stinky.
Yeah, that's... I guess it's over the weekend.
Do you have no friends or family? You have nowhere to go.
That's what I'm getting at. Oh, it's jiggling.
Pull the plug.
Commence the jiggling. Oh! No, it's the ring.
Ringu.
Ringu. Oh no.
Yo, but like
I'm
Ring
getting
Girls.
confused.
Come
That's
on,
side
what's
boob.
up? Yeah,
That's-
Ring
I-
Girls.
Hey,
Yo.
I am legitimately sort of conflicted right now.
Oh, she's in a towel though.
Oh,
She put a towel on before she left the bathroom.
She's demonic, but very
pious.
modest. She's a very modest demon.
I'm just saying, for a thing that climbs out of a bathtub, she looks. It's pretty put
I
together.
was into it. I was like, all right. Somewhere there's a guy writing a fanfic like, and then she climbed out of my bathtub.
Is that you?
Rebecca always
Yes, I'm
insisted
actually-
on living
that's why I have this
in the
keyboard in front of
city.
me.
He's not playing the game.
It's expensive.
And then we did it. The end.
And then we fucked.
We can only afford a small house. It's overpriced, ugly, and the landlord is a bitch.
Damn.
Were we to live anywhere else, the place would be a fraction of the rent I would pay for it.
Oh.
Yo.
Damn. I can get us somewhere bigger. Maybe then we can afford what Rebecca needs for recovery.
You guys just should have not been married before.
It sounds like you're pretty incompatible.
I'm just
to be
gonna say,
honest.
hold on. This girl seems young. Like, I think they got married way too young.
Are you trying to say that marrying when you're young is maybe a mistake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh, weird. Okay.
Making sure that Rebecca gets better as fast as possible is more important to me, but Rebecca insists that we stay. She says the city is our home, that she doesn't want to leave our memories behind. It's
What?
a terrible place. We could
Memories?
save money.
Well,
Convince Rebecca, let Rebecca stay.
I would convince. Is she sick now? Is she sick now?
She's
so are you thinking we're going back in time?
yes, we're
If
jumping
she's-
in different
if she's
Then
not
moments.
we
sick-
have to let her stay.
What I'm saying is, if she's not sick right now, in this conversation,
No,
I
she's
would
sick.
be.
She's sick because
They already said they needed
They
they could afford
they
treatment.
wanted to move so they could save money and pay for more better recovery stuff.
I would try and convince her to move then, but at the same time, like, do you want to move somebody who's dying of cancer? I don't think so.
It's
My-
not that
my-
early. It sounds like it's early right now.
My train of
She
thought.
couldn't even go out with her friends one day.
My train of thought.
We're not. These are not in a timeline. That's.
Do we know
Lateral.
that though? Do we know that?
We know the last one jumped earlier in the time because it said as much. But
Well-
here, they're not talking about it as direly as it was before.
I think we just have to ask ourselves that personal question of if we knew someone in the situation, what would we want best for them? Me, I
Move out. She cannot afford it.
right, but if it's what she wants and she's not doing well,
If she's, it really just depends on whether or not she's healthy.
Like-
we just have to decide if
Well,
she's healthy
if you
enough
want
to
to play
move.
the character, then fucking Rebecca gets whatever she wants. She doesn't have
No,
to
no,
fucking
no,
work.
no, no.
She gets a house in the city. That's bullshit.
No,
Davis,
I'm
you
saying-
are taking this
I'm
very...
sorry, because Rebecca, God rest her soul, and with all
How
due
are you-
respect to the
how are you
department,
so right or
Rebecca, like, if you want to write and that's sweet and that's your passion, get a job and write on the weekends. I
You
know.
Damn.
you are hearing one side of a
Damn.
story, and you are going very right or die, towards the narrator of that story.
You guys
Damn.
you're willing to just be like,
Damn.
all right, whatever Rebecca wants, she gets. It's expensive to pay
All
for
right,
this.
but
There's no reason
all right,
to live
but,
there.
All right, but she's like an artist who, like, her significant other, like, never took her seriously, never encouraged her to actually try and make it into her job. She's sick, and she didn't plan on being sick. You know, like, there's
So
a lot going on.
We should continue to let the bad
There's a
decisions
difference.
happen.
There's a
different.
we let her go out that one night.
Davis.
There's
the
a
point-
difference between going to the
Oh,
Caribbean
shit.
when you're dying of cancer and moving to a more affordable place,
Yeah.
or staying in the house where you already live. You know, I don't know. Like, is she terminal yet?
My
I
point.
say we do convince Rebecca just because I want to see what happens.
I
don't know,
Like maybe we can make better decisions than she made and save her in the end.
But
I
I don't think we can save her.
I guess the reality is that are we trying like
Because I'll be real, what I think is going to happen is if we say convince Rebecca, I don't know that it's going to let us do it. I think it's going to be like we end up saying anyway. Right? Or
well we know that because they're still in the same house.
or Rebecca, let's stay, and then do we know, like, I don't know that we know any of this, right? So I feel
Then
like
let's do what we know is right.
Let's just decide. Is she like sick enough, like in our headcanon, is she sick enough that this would hurt her?
It's not. It doesn't. None of the things that she said was like it's gonna hurt her. It's just that she doesn't want to leave her memories behind.
I think
I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, we know that this is somebody who's got cancer and who's
No matter what happens, if we convince Rebecca to leave, we blame ourselves. If we say we're gonna stay for her, we blame Rebecca, and we hate it here. So there's gonna be a crappy
Or you
outcome
blame yourself
anyway.
for not trying to convince her.
It's
Absolutely.
a resentment situation.
You have to decide whether
No
you're
matter what, our
actually doing
character's
it.
gonna be a mess because we're suffering from depression, and so we're gonna put it all on us no matter what.
We have to decide who we're actually doing it for. Are we being selfish and using logic to like promote our like selfish agenda, or are we like?
I don't know if moving her out of a place that you can't afford.
I
So
can't
that you
believe
can afford
this is-
better
this is
treatment.
the
That's not
heated
selfish.
moment.
That's like the smart thing.
Right, but if she's already terminal and she doesn't want treatment anyway, like what's
and
the point?
she's like, "Hey, I want to live my last moments in this home with you."
Yeah.
But we're not there yet in the timeline.
But that's what I'm asking you. Are you sure?
Because the other times they were very clear to point out that she was
Beginning
too
and
sick to
end.
go on
Just-
vacation.
yeah,
Too
just-
sick to-
just-
that was they have not mentioned that in
So
this.
so then let's say we're on the timeline before that.
We're
Then-
early. It sounds like
Okay,
we're early.
then I would convince her.
yeah.
Okay.
I tell Rebecca that it isn't her decision to make. I'm the one working to pay the rent for
That's
our
not the
pay
route I
for our
would have
rent.
gone with it, but
She chose this house. It's my turn. See, this is why. This is
Yeah.
the character. I don't trust our character.
This is like when you were playing Mass Effect and it's
Rebecca
like
reluctantly agrees. She doesn't speak to me for hours until we get an urgent call about test results.
the
Grab the
conversation.
hospital
The
silence.
conversation's like a yes or no question, and then like Shepard, you say
So-
no, and he's like, "No, bitch," and he
And then
like,
he kills him, you're like,
shoots their
"Whoa!"
wife. Yeah.
it's terminal. Okay, so
No.
Davis, I think you were right in.
Rebecca's dying. So really, this is. I feel like no matter what we chose there, this is the outcome.
Yeah.
Some heavy shit, man. It's not even. It's
I don't even know what's
It's not
going
even about
on.
the
maybe
scare
the,
anymore.
the
It's
lesson
about.
here is that choice is an illusion, and it's gonna happen no matter what. And we can blame ourselves or blame her, but like, get a job.
What?
Sorry,
What?
I swerved at the end there. That's not what I meant.
Wait, did we just? What happened to the ghost? The sexy ghost?
We didn't know about it.
It's paranormal activity, dude. Just happens in the background.
That's squad vision only. She does.
Oh, she's late for work.
yeah.
That's squad vision only. I have a suspicion that it's the same
The
actress.
bathroom drained itself. What?
Was that a sound that she heard?
Yeah.
It sounded like CO2 tanks clanging.
How can you tell the gas?
I think I heard something break
'cause
in
I've
the
heard it.
kitchen.
I know CO2.
You ever play airsoft or like?
Yeah. No, it
like
does.
paintball?
It does.
Is somebody in there? I don't have time for any of this. I'm already late for work, and if I don't finish my report today, I could lose my job.
Look in the.
Honestly,
see, there's
I'd rather be burgled.
no.
Should I go in?
Get a.
Yes.
Is there an option for get your stick, your hitting stick?
Get-
Go in.
Here we go.
Oh my
Jesse
God.
said go in, followed by
Elena.
covering his eyes.
Elena.
Come on, boobs.
Elena.
Modest demon here. I made you eggs.
Don't look at my
Yeah.
boobies.
It's nothing here. I opened the drawer. It was empty. I was sure that I heard something break in here, but nothing seems to be out of place.
Welcome back to Gerard's empty drawer emporium.
Maybe it was nothing.
This is definitely a Zool situation.
Elena, I love you. No.
Whoa.
Me and Rebecca used to write notes to each other.
Please tell me this one was like already there.
She used to leave them so that I would see them before I left for work.
Nope, it definitely wasn't.
Is this some
Some
kind of
kind of
joke?
Oh no.
This
This
isn't
isn't
funny.
funny.
Oh.
Only someone who knows enough about me and Rebecca could do something so personal.
So
Even the handwriting looks like Rebecca's. Ghost boys. I'm so late for work.
This is literally like an Edgar Allan Poe story right now.
Did you see that?
Yes, I saw that.
what?
Yeah, the like
There was like,
foreground ghost.
Yes.
Yeah.
oh.
This is just
no
like
me gusta.
this is just like somebody put a plot to like all my scariest YouTube videos.
Yo, why doesn't she lock her door ever?
Guys, hear me out. Nintendo 64.
We see you, Dell, creeping in there. We know it's a Dell monitor. Just
Guys,
say it.
she was married to King Boo.
What? What?
Nintendo 64. It all adds up.
Pump your brakes, game theory.
Ooh,
Are you getting a
what if
text?
it's from her and it's like, hello?
Hello?
Chapstick.
Nothing. Nobody else seems to be there. I guess I'll hang up.
My phone just buzzed in my pocket and I'm not
What
okay.
phone is that? That is like the most angular phone I've ever seen.
It's the
It's
new
just a piece
Galaxy
of
Note
glass in the
7.
phone case.
That's like
She needs to chat with Mavis Beacon. Home.
That's my home phone number.
Whoa!
Is somebody really inside my house? Are they
the
really
call
calling
is
from my
coming
own
from
home?
inside the house!
And why does they have such
Sure,
a
this
creepy
has to be some
profile
kind
picture?
of joke.
Especially for home.
It's some kind of Twitter egg.
answer it.
Answer it. Answer it.
Answer the phone.
Also, what rings that long?
It's me.
I shouldn't answer it.
Answer it. Of course you should answer it.
They broke into my home.
Answer it.
I really need to finish this report by the end of the day.
Answer the
Maybe
phone.
I should answer it? I don't know who ID this person is or why they might be calling.
Answer the
Who
phone,
knows who
Elena.
it could be?
Holy
Who
shit.
knows who it could be?
They're gonna hang up. They're gonna hang up.
Answer the phone!
Answer that phone.
Answer your telephone.
Hi.
Oh shit.
Do you
Heavy
know
breathing.
the Muffin Man?
Strained, raspy, and painful breathing from what sounds like a woman. It's absolutely horrifying. It sounds so painfully familiar. So reminiscent of Rebecca's breathing over the last couple of months of her life.
Dude, it's just a post.
Just as the cancer began
Call
to
it.
spread her lungs. Who could be doing this? Why are they doing this?
What?
It's in her name.
Oh,
It's in her name.
no, where are you going?
Oh!
Oh my
Yeah.
god, dude. What the fuck?
Stay calm. Whoever's doing this is likely responsible for everything that's happened.
Call the police now.
This is just some sort of terrible joke. No,
Don't-
you get the fuck out! I don't care who you are!
Call the police.
I will call the police, I'll change the locks, and forget anything that's ever happened.
Don't go to your house.
Everything will be fine. Normal. Why do they... She wants
Like
normal...
Jane in the story. Why would you
Why
go
you
back?
home?
Why would you go back?
Who? My question
What
is, who like hears the voice of their dead lover and then they're like, maybe if I go back home where they called me from with their haunted voice, they'll
Oh! Why would you go back?
leave, 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 leave,
Leave.
leave,
Get
leave,
the-
leave,
get out!
leave,
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 motherfucker.
leave, the room.
Leave.
Leave.
Run
Why would you
upstairs.
go
Yes,
upstairs?
run upstairs. Run upstairs. The only place that you can definitely run from.
Why would you go upstairs?
Guys, pro fucking tip. If there's someone in your house, you
Up
get the...
is not the way you
up
go.
is not the... You get the fuck
Figure
out.
standing in the
do
kitchen.
do you have a
Despite
concealed
everything,
weapon?
it felt like Rebecca. Wait, what? What?
Do you have a
It
concealed
isn't
weapon?
Rebecca. Maybe if I hide here long enough, it'll leave on its own accord. What?
Get
No!
get a hockey stick. Get a baseball bat. Get
I'll
a
stay here until it does? No.
get a gun.
It is your home.
Call the police.
You have no. This is just.
Call the
This
police.
is irresponsible.
Oh, fuck.
All the most important choices are out of my hands. Okay,
that-
so we're
She's on life support.
So we're early boys.
No, this is the end.
She could no longer
Oh,
move
I
or
see.
speak. She could barely breathe. We had to take her. She will never leave.
Damn.
She will never leave. Oh, the hospital.
The doctors say that she only has days left.
I feel like we're still missing like
She's going to
a
die.
really important piece of information.
Well,
Me
yeah,
too.
obviously.
Rebecca is in horrific pain. She frequently gestures to her life support.
Like a fucking witch
I
is
know
gonna
what
come
she's
in
saying.
and be like,
I know
I'll
what she
take her
wants.
off life
She
support.
she
for
wants
a
to die.
price.
Oh my God! Do we kill her or do we not, boys?
No. That
Do
is
it or
not
don't
our
do it.
job. That is illegal. That is so just a complicated question. Euthanasia is fine. What state is this?
It's not a state. This is
definitely
this
international.
is London.
yeah,
we
I'm
also-
with you.
Just so we know, we know that she's motioned to her life support. We don't know that she's not motioning to it, like, as in, like, yeah,
How about
this was tight.
I'm
this
so-
was a good idea.
I want to point at something
Guys,
that I'm
she's
happy that I
days
have.
away from death.
Do
She's
not.
exhausted.
Do not million-dollar baby her.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
No matter what happens here, if we do it, we blame ourselves for having killed
And
her.
it's murder,
If we
and
do
it's
not do
fucking
it,
murder.
if
Yo.
we do not do it, then we blame ourselves for not having put her out of her
what is-
misery.
We can't make her make rational decisions like calling a plumber or calling the police or leaving her house. But by God, we can make her not call the fucking plumber.
All right.
Imagine,
Imagine
we're in a court. Imagine we're in a court of law, and somebody's like, "Why did you think that she wanted to die?"
I
she
don't-
like moved towards the life support.
I don't pull Rebecca's life support. I pour my heart out to her over the next couple of days. I say sorry everything I ever did wrong. I tell her how much I love her and how much she means to me. This isn't for us. This is closure for me. I can see the pain in her eyes and I ignore it. I catch her eyes drifting longfully towards her life support machinery. I ignore it. Rebecca dies from pneumonia 5 days later.
What the
You should have helped her.
no, there's like. Did we just die?
Happy anniversary.
We beat the
Ooh.
game. Great.
Dude, what the fuck, dude? Can you even take someone off life support
So-
in England?
So,
Can you?
Alex, you're asking every wrong
Guys.
question.
No, I'm not.
what if the ghost is like, I made you bacon and eggs. Also, my favorite movie's on.
The brain that wouldn't
Why
die.
are we here? Why are we here? It's Saturday night, clearly. Oh,
She's
girl,
just-
don't go out there.
She's just been sitting on the floor of her room this whole time,
Don't,
Yes.
all night.
don't do it. Don't do it. Get a flashlight, get a stick.
Although, pause.
Did she
what
call the
if-
cops?
What if she's just back from the dead and everything's gonna turn out okay?
No.
How come none of you have thought this through?
Monkey's paw, Jesse. I've been on the Scary Game Squad the shortest of all of you, and even I know that. There's a price to this. No matter what.
Oh, shit.
All right, let's look at the bills.
Okay? Did the
Actually,
ghost leave?
let's save.
Yeah, you're right.
Call.
This save file.
Maybe
So
we
wait,
should. Maybe we
so-
should. Maybe
You
we
killed
should.
me here.
Maybe we should.
Bills. Overdue rent.
Rebecca was always too focused on her writing to consider employment, but we managed
Is there a call the cops button?
until I was demoted.
Oof. Photos.
More-
Photos of
is
my
it the same
love.
photos?
It's probably gonna be her looking through the photos again. We might not see
Did
anything.
the ghost bring these out?
It's a photograph of me and Rebecca at a party just a few days after we'd met.
Okay.
I was a loner at university. I spent a lot of nights at the student bar alone, hoping that I wouldn't be. One night, I wasn't. I met Rebecca. She was quickly introduced to me, to her circle of friends, and invited me to a party later that week.
Oh yeah.
We kissed for the first time that night.
Yo.
She was in a hot tub.
She was naked. She has really dark black hair, and she always wears it over the front of her face.
Notebook. Alex, you ready to read?
my favorite Jordan Sparks novel.
It's one of Rebecca's old notebooks.
All right, got him.
She used to write her stories in these.
She wrote 2 pages of the same short story in this new notebook.
No wonder why you guys are out of money.
Oh, page 5.
What happened to page 3 and 4?
Doesn't matter. Read. Go.
Afraid. It was the only emotion Jane could put into words. The child never left. She stayed by Jane's side until the terrified woman left for work. Acting normal seemed quite the task for her. Jane returned home wishing that the child would be gone. Alas, she was sat quiet as ever at the kitchen table, turning her head to Jane as she entered the room. Jane spent the day trying to ask the child questions about her name, where she came from, who she was. The woman was met with silence each time. She gave up, continued as normal. If she ignored her, she might go away. But wherever Jane went, the child followed. Wherever Jane sat, the child sat against her. Ignorance wasn't an option. When nighttime fell, the child followed her closely throughout her routine, silent and expressionless. As Jane hesitantly climbed into bed, the child stood where she had done the night before and pointed, knitting her brow once again. Carefully, Jane offered the other side of the bed to her. The child did as she wanted and lay next to the trembling woman.
Can I
Jane?
pause a minute?
Yeah.
Question. Gerard, your keyboard.
Yeah.
Does it automatically make weird lights happen?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Okay. Now, as you're reading, like, just it turned off, and then certain keys turned on.
We're looking at the Bellagio keyboards here.
Yeah, if you like press the arrow button, it'll light up.
Like, I'm not touching anything, and shit is turning on your keyboard.
Yo, I'm actually kind of nervous.
Like, I'm not. My hands are off the
Jesse,
keyboard.
The light in the
Jesse,
It
background
says
just turned off.
okay
This
now.
is pretty scary.
Right, Jesse, take out your phone and video this. This is fucking crazy.
What if it's like? What if it's like part of the game?
I don't know what to tell you. It
4D.
literally.
Tucker, ask Jesse for this video.
Did you ever
This
think
is
about it?
It
fucking-
said okay for a minute. Look, it's going in and out. Things are happening.
Picture in picture.
I don't.
This is fucking crazy.
Did the singularity just hit
Jesse,
you guys?
Jesse, can I just tell you, you gave me this keyboard. This is a mechanical keyboard that you gave me.
2SN. Okay. Like,
Do you think it's leaving a message?
I am not.
Rebecca, are you angry that we wanted you to move?
Rebecca,
Jareth.
are you the new Overwatch character?
What the
Jareth.
hell?
Jareth.
Now it's 26. F1 just popped on. This has to be a setting on the keyboard, right? Like
It's
this
gotta be. It's gotta be.
has to be.
All right, continue, Alex.
Oh boy. Jane pressed her back against the wall as the child stared at her from the pillow beside her own. They stared at each other for a while before the child sighed that soft little sigh again and closed her eyes. Jane didn't dare move her gaze for what felt like hours. Though the child didn't move, her eyes remained closed and she was softly breathing. Jane knew the child didn't eat, nor did it use the bathroom. There was very little reason to believe the child needed to sleep. Paranoid, the woman remained obstinately awake. Jane opened her eyes quickly, breathing rapidly as she realized she had fallen asleep. The child's eyes were open, though her position had not moved. It scared Jane to wake to those dark eyes staring at her once again. The room was still dark. Jane desperately tried to regulate her breathing. As her eyes swept the room, she let out a small shriek. Jane scrambled to sit up in the bed, pressing her back hard against the wall.
Whoa.
There was a second child stood at the foot of her bed, staring at her with the exact same dark eyes. This child appeared to be a boy. The hair was shorter but just as dark and flat. It partially obscured his eyes. The child was also wearing a nightgown. It appeared to be a matching set, though they didn't acknowledge each other. Only her. Jane very briefly tore her eyes away from the second child to look at the first. She was sitting now too, but her gaze was fixed on Jane. "Come with us," they spoke in unison. The woman sucked in a breath and fought the urge to cry. She shook her head a little in response. Jane then felt the first child sit closer, her hair brushing against her arm. Jane looked down. The girl was staring right at her, leaning her head against her shoulder once again. "Come with us," she spoke, her voice soft. Somehow it calmed her. She felt herself able to breathe again. "Where?" she asked the girl. The child simply sighed and looked ahead, resting on her shoulder. Jane moved her gaze to the boy. He was staring at her. "Where?" she asked again. In response, he moved to where the girl stood the night before. Jane blinked at him and looked down to the bed. "Do you want to get on the bed too?" she asked fearfully. He did so, leaning against the girl, looking ahead as she did. All Jane could do was focus on taking breaths, in and out. They sat like that till morning.
Jane's doing some crazy shit. Jane is the ballsiest MFer who ever lived.
This is the mom in the Ghost movie who doesn't freak out.
Yeah. She's like, come on.
She's like,
Ghost,
can I
in
get
bed."
you? Can I
She's
get
like
you
the most
some
understanding
tea?
person.
Can I get you some crumpets?
You obviously have some unfinished business in this realm.
Yeah. Just get in bed. Come on, kids.
Just kill me already. Let's go. I'm ready. Come with us, number 2.
Okay, so I feel good about that achievement number.
Why would you read that, though, knowing there...
That there's like a ghost downstairs
Yes.
Because maybe it parallels her story, and she's like,
Attack
of the.
of the giant leeches.
what is on her thing? Like, what is that garment on her TV?
chilling. A butterfly.
This is one of Rebecca's
Scarf.
old movies.
Why
She used to make fun of me for liking
Why is
it.
she just leaving that garment
She
there?
said it was a really bad film. It is.
Watch.
Here we go.
Attack!
Of the giant leeches.
Is this another Mystery Science Theater film?
Has to be.
Attack of the
Real
giant
serious
leeches.
question. Leeches like are in water. Can they move?
That's Vickers.
Yeah, it is. This is a Mystery Science Theater
So
movie.
the idea is that these films are free.
Yes, they have to be.
Free, yeah, they gotta be free.
Dude, it's
what's
like
it called?
Night of the Living Dead 2. You can use that. It's
Do you guys know
public
that?
domain.
Do you guys know? So the whole thing about these things is that in 100 years, like things are supposed to be public domain. That's the whole
yeah, something
thing
like
about
that.
copyright stuff.
But this definitely isn't 100 years. I don't
Right.
think that's the case. It's definitely.
It depends
smaller
on
than
what
that.
it depends on what the thing is.
Right.
Yeah.
How crazy is it gonna be when Citizen Kane is public
Roger
domain?
Corman. Okay, so this movie.
Gene Corman.
This movie is in the Everglades. There's a pair of intelligent, larger-than-human leeches that live in a cave.
Of course.
And they begin dragging people down to the cave.
Of course.
And then they drink their blood. And one of the first victims is this hot chick who's been cheating on her husband. And the two of them get killed. Not the husband, but her boyfriend.
The cheating
There's
boy.
the moral.
Yeah, and then the game warden goes to find him, and him and his girlfriend and her dad, Doc Grayson, find the cave, and then they blow it up using dynamite.
And that's the movie.
What a great A
Do you
plot.
think that?
Its copyright was
even
not.
he's like, Lord have mercy.
Its copyright was not renewed, so it is.
Public domain?
Yeah, it's public domain.
Yo, she is really working on that sucker, huh?
This was shot in the.
That's a toothbrush.
This was in the Arboretum in Arcadia, the Los Angeles Arboretum.
Yo, spent a lot of time there as a kid.
Yeah.
Someday I'm going to give that she-cat a whopping she's been asking.
70% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Damn.
Not bad.
Better than the Emoji Movie.
There was also a remake in 2008,
Called?
Attack the Giant Leashes.
Oh, all right.
Oh shit.
Oh, we got options.
Let's.
What's in that
diary?
Another book?
Did we miss something?
No, this is the table.
Okay.
I don't
So
know
the game
why.
takes place in 2015, or
Or
maybe
the
it's-
diaries
or
from
at
it.
least 2016.
It's been a year.
Fucking movie's still going in the background. Entry number 1. She said no. My dreams might as well just stay in my sleep. Who gives a shit? Clearly not me. I'll just stay in hospital and be miserable for the rest of my short
Oh, these are
fucking
the
life.
responses to what we said to her.
We said no to what?
Who
Vacation.
knows?
Vacation.
Okay.
So I literally asked Elena to read my stories. Well, not all of them. Just the ones I wanted to publish. I won't be able to publish them now. Oh well. She's the biggest critic I have anyway. She said she would. It makes me nervous. I don't know why. When we were studying, she used to read what I wrote. But that was for school. After I graduated and decided to write full-time, she wasn't interested. Started off not having time nor interested for it. Ended up shouting at me every time I mentioned it. Clearly, dying is the exception. I've always wondered what she'll say.
Wow, we even got a -1 for that just because we said yes.
I'll never find out. She said she was too busy. It was just 5 short stories. She could have read it in the evening she doesn't spend with me. I know she hates seeing me like this, but she won't be seeing me like this at all soon enough. It would be nice if she would just think about me.
Damn, but she did read.
Wow. That was the first night out I've had in so long.
See, the story thing was before the night
The
out.
usual gang asked me to go out with them for the first time in a while. Since I told them I was on the treatment really. Since I told them I was on the treatment really. They were a bit sympathetic and annoying at first, but once the alcohol kicked in, things went back to normal. I haven't been drunk in so long either. It was great. I could forget about all the shit and just laugh and dance and do whatever the hell I want. I got tired and a bit wheezy. The treatment really does kick you in the balls. But I had a good time. I refused to let it bring me down, not even for a second. Elena was worried. I knew she was. But I appreciate her accepting my choice. She doesn't always have to do that. She doesn't always do that anymore. I think I'll just ask to join them more often now. They were scared of it before. I think they were terrified that they would break me, but they can try all they like. Life can't get rid of me that easy.
Cool, Jesus.
Things were going great, just great, until she said she wanted to move houses. Elena did her Elena thing and decided she wanted to move. So of course, we have to do it. She hated our home from
Way
the
to go,
beginning.
Davis.
She wanted to live in the country,
Oh,
somewhere
man.
in the middle of nowhere, somewhere boring.
Somewhere we could
just so
afford.
we could have a better place with our
Get a
budget.
job, you. Sorry.
I don't care about living in a fancy
job.
house. Fancy houses don't make good homes. Back then, she knew how to compromise. So we got this place in the outskirts of the city. I had a vision for a moment we stepped in. Yeah, the landlord's a bitch, but she's just a stepping stone. We'd be out of there as soon as Elaine got a promotion, or I would publish my book. It wouldn't be a hassle when we moved because we would already live in the city of our dreams. We already are part of the community and know our way around. We just get to live in a slightly fancier place. Alright, fancy houses can be homes if you earn them, I'll admit it. But living in a shitty place neither of us want, just so we can have fancy shit, is cheating. I hate it. I don't want to live in the middle of nowhere just so I have a hospital bed in the living room in a stupid accessible old person bathroom. That will mean I'll be able to get away with everything from even when I go home. But Elena has to get away with my life once again. So I'll just live in the middle of nowhere in a shitty, unfamiliar house that looks like a hospital. It's all in my best interest, of course. So, after all of that, shitty day, big argument, stony silence, long as fuck car drive, all to be told that I'm dying. Elena won't even look at me. I don't want to look at me. What the fuck do I even do? You let me suffer.
Damn.
What?
That's because we didn't kill her.
No, she didn't write in her diary after we, like...
That ghost girl did, though. Rose?
I still say we did the right thing.
Yeah, you can't just kill someone.
A preserved rose.
How do you
My
preserve
God.
it?
Rebecca gave this to me in the last Valentine's Day we ever spent together. She said it would last forever. So she said we could make it up for all the Valentine's Days she was going to miss.
Did you just coat it in something?
It was wilting.
Yeah.
I think it's coated in unobtainium.
God damn it. Trinket?
Trinket.
Trinkets.
Is it a watch?
It
Graduation.
looks like a graduation cap.
It's a crystal graduation bear that I
Yep.
gave Rebecca when she graduated.
Oh.
Where she had encouraged me to become more confident and outgoing. I'd pushed her and tutored Rebecca to finish university. I was so proud of her that day. And so very grateful.
You can almost forget the fucking ghost
That's
naked woman.
still in the house.
It's the engagement ring that I used to propose for her a few weeks after we moved in together. It was a very cheap ring. We didn't have a lot of money at the time. I was so worried that she wouldn't like it. I don't think she did, though she would never admit it to me.
Did she write about it in her diary?
That was the
So
one
is
that-
there nothing in that frame that's supposed to be a heart? Like a frame?
Yeah. Alright, here we fucking go. Time to die.
There's so much here. Why would we do any of this?
Call the police.
We closed
Let's-
the door. I like how we closed the door. Like, hey, ghost, give us a minute.
Let's get murdered!
I hate this.
Hello?
I hate this.
Hello?
This is, the way that she is so frustrating. The way that she's handling this horrific thing that's happening.
Guys, there was a moment.
Don't you
There
turn-
was a-
No, get the fuck out! Why would you do that?
What are you gonna
Why
do?
did she do
You're
that?
gonna shank her in the
Literally,
dark?
why did she do
You
that?
didn't have a fucking weapon.
I'm not saying anyone deserves to die, but just based on her actions, no one should be surprised when she turns up dead.
It's waiting for me.
Dude, call the get out of here. Run away.
Or
Why didn't she call the police?
I literally can't even conceive of why.
She has a cell phone.
What does it want?
I mean, go talk
It
to
hasn't
her
done
then.
anything to me yet. It feels like Rebecca. What if it's okay? Maybe I should approach
Yeah,
it.
you should go kiss it on the
This
lips.
is fucking... But then maybe I should grab a knife from the kitchen first.
Ooh.
That was rough.
I
Thank
fucking
you, Jesse. Thank you.
I fucking would.
Just to be safe. Go in or knife.
Knife. No, well, hold on. Can I propose something?
Go in.
Oh boy.
What if
Predator
the story
rules.
of the kids is the lesson here? Treat her nicely.
Go with her.
I'm not trying to treat her not nicely, but if that's not my
Yo,
fucking dead
look.
wife, like,
But
it
like-
We
probably
saved,
isn't.
but dude, this is classic Predator nonsense. If
Guys.
you go in with a weapon, they'll kill you.
Yeah, they
if
will
you
kill
don't,
you.
You're fine.
Yeah,
This is
go
this-
in.
Go in, accept death.
That's a.
Let's go.
That is
I'm
an
with you.
attractive demon with a sense of
Dude,
modesty.
she's got some great natural side boob.
I say we go in.
And I bet a nice
Here
personality
we
too.
go.
right.
Look, we tried to get her to fucking leave the house. She wouldn't. At this
We
point,
didn't do
I say
shit. We
get
just let her
We're gonna
have-
play by her logic
Let's.
now.
We didn't
Get-
do shit.
let's
we
just
just
kill this
let her.
chick.
We just let her chill in the.
We're not
in our
gonna kill
house.
her. We're going
We're in
to.
Wacky Town now.
Just because we grabbed the knife doesn't mean we're trying to kill her.
Thank you. Oh,
Come with us.
All right.
Take my towel off.
Oh boy, here we go.
Accept or reject.
Accept.
Fuck it. Yeah,
Accept
you guys
it.
brought this. You guys brought this on yourself.
Oh boy. What's happening? What's happening?
Don't like it.
What is? Oh no.
I don't
No.
like it. I don't like it. Credits?
It wasn't Rebecca.
Yeah, no shit. Rebecca died, bro. Remember?
Hit it,
We
Jesse.
were aware, but
Remember the whole plot of this game?
But aside from some inconsistencies in both memory and personality, its actions were almost identical to hers.
Huh?
And that was real enough for me.
what?
What?
Please tell me we get a shot of them like.
Wait,
Hey.
Oh
what?
my god, is she in bed with us?
Wait.
What the fuck?
Yo, this is tight.
She fucked the ghost?
I love it. I love it that we're just making it work.
They're just like
Did
gonna
we
be a
just
sitcom.
get down with the
Turn
fucking
around,
ghost?
she's there. You smile at her.
I
My
moved
room-
to an affordable country home just like I wanted.
Fun tree home. It is a fun tree home.
I moved to an affordable country home like I wanted. It was a nice place, somewhere comfortable where I could hide Rebecca from the world.
What the
It
fuck?
barely spoke and it never felt human to me.
What?
I would go on to pretend that things were just the way they were prior to Rebecca's death for almost 11 months.
My roommate, the ghost.
This is incredible.
What? That shot of it in the bed and her like smiling walking out is like,
Incredible.
there's gotta be.
This is incredible.
What the fuck?
Yo, I can't wait to reload this shit and go the other
that
way.
feel when you don't have your coffee in the morning.
Or we just fucking nailed it.
My luck didn't change really after Rebecca came back.
Yo, you have an HP
got an
now.
office
I got
you have an
another
HP
office
all in one.
job. It was at first it was refreshing to be around coworkers that didn't resent me. My life was too secretive to ever make friends. It may never have been the same old routine, but now I wasn't in it alone.
So this is just metaphorical for letting go of your wife. Because you can't like
is that the game? So is it Sunday now?
Oh, what if we come back and she's gone? And it's even worse.
11 months have passed by.
Yo, it's
Yeah.
just like, what if she leaves you a message?
Please tell me she's there like, hey, hi.
Please
It's
tell.
like, I tried to change you and you wouldn't. I'm
Was it
leaving
like
you.
implied for reals that like they boinked? Like what the fuck is
Is she
this?
cleaning?
She's
she
cleaning.
dishes?
Ghost, it's earning her keep.
Hi, sorry. You got some mail and dude, this is like demented.
Hit that shit, Jesse.
Take it off.
I often felt guilty, but never guilty enough to return to my grief. Jesse is covering his eyes right now.
This is
Just my mouth.
this is a morality
Why?
tale about selfishness.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, she's got it.
she's got
She's
cancer
dying. Yeah.
She's got consumption.
She has the consumption?
Yo, that's super curable. That is super, like, not a problem now.
too. Go for it, Alex.
Abnormal. Perhaps this was. Jane realized people could probably see her. They were in the open field that was at the back of her house. They walked in a line, the children in front, herself following, holding out her raw hands. They led her through the field. She didn't know how long they'd been walking for. Whenever she faltered or hesitated without looking, they knew. Come with us, they would encourage her. So she continued until they came to the lake. She stopped in her tracks. No, I'm not. I can't. They all stood in a line and turned to her. They faced her with blank expressions. They didn't speak as she expected them to. They waited. Jane's gaze darted between them and her burned hands. The pain was making her restless. She shifted her weight from leg to leg, rocking from side to side. They waited. I can't come with you, she spoke quickly. They walked towards her. Jane felt her heart quicken. The little boy took her hand, as did the girl. The other boy
Which
took
we
hold
haven't
of her
met
dress. They looked at her. The touch of her icy hands felt good against her burning skin. The three of them blinked at her expectantly, but they didn't speak. She took one step forward. They all stepped with her. She inhaled and took another step. Slowly, they made their way to the edge of the water. In there, she spoke softly. Jane could feel herself shaking again. Come with us, they responded, stepping ahead of her into the water. Jane trailed her fingers along the surface of the water just as the children disappeared from view. She smiled. She followed. It was shallow at first. She stepped down a little deeper. The water was soft and soothing on her burning skin. It was cool, but not uncomfortable. It felt nice. Jane found herself welcoming it. Atypical. Finding yourself following three identical-looking, expressionless children who showed up in the middle of the night into a lake was odd, by anyone's standards, especially Jane's. She expected no one would believe her, not that anyone would know. Jane had lived her life by the book, following all the rules. Such abnormality happening to the most normal person she knew, herself. Jane trailed her fingers along the surface of the water just as the children disappeared from view. She smiled.
Huh.
So I'm noticing some parallels.
Yeah.
I died 11 months later.
Damn.
What?
Whatever it was, our relationship was symbiotic. Imitating loved ones to feed off the willing hosts to survive. As it turns out, there's only so long a person can last in such a relationship. I don't know if it was worth it, but it was easy.
What the fuck?
So that ghost thing... Oh, she's dead.
This is like a
Oh.
This is like a fairy tale.
This is one of 6 ends to Alana's story. Your choices incur real consequences.
Toxic
signifying altering
relationship.
your Morph girl. Will you find them all?
Forgot this is called Morph Girl.
Morph girl.
Whoa.
But like, we
Whoa.
definitely
Is this the main menu again?
Yeah.
boinked, right?
Load?
Yeah, let's load.
Let's go again.
And go.
Where should we start from?
Right here. The knife.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Grab the fucking knife.
Grab that knife.
Grab
Do not
the
go.
knife.
Do not go with this fucked up ghost. That's for God.
We know it kills us, so fuck the ghost.
Well, it kind of kills us.
What if we tried rejecting it?
Well, let's start with the knife first.
Let's start with the knife first.
You don't want to like explore all of one branch and then move on to the next one?
We just gotta see what we're working with here. Maybe Morph Girl really morphs.
Yeah, I want to see. Ooh. Are we?
Let's go. Let's go.
This is how you approach a ghostly figure of your dead wife.
Or you just leave the house and never come back.
Lead with the knife.
Lead with the knife.
There we go.
Yes.
Don't lead with the knife. It's not. You're not supposed to be threatening. You're just grabbing something for your own safety.
Stab this bitch.
This
Stab
is
her.
like. This is
Declare
like.
your intentions, please.
Is this like Mr. Poopy Butthole?
What?
Is this like a
Or we do not accept.
Except this, and then we stab her.
Ooh.
Knife.
Knife.
Knife! 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 Knife!
No! Knife her! Knife her! Yeah! Yes!
Talk shit, get hit.
Talk shit, get hit.
somehow it's like we're dead.
And that was the end of that.
That is simplified, yeah.
Everything would be and remain the same.
I still had
Everything
sex.
would return to normal.
What is happening?
Never changing.
I still had sex with that dead body though.
What?
I
She
buried
just
the body.
buried her out back! Whoa!
I feel
In
good
a
about
field.
this.
She just took it to the middle of a field and buried it? No, we got. What the fuck is this thing?
Yo, Alana's fucking gangster.
She was just like, "Oh, dude, I killed this ghost.
this bitch gonna come back.
I killed this ghost, and now I'm gonna bury it."
No, I think she's gonna go back to her normal, boring life, and she's gonna hate
She's just
it.
gonna go back to like never moving past her wife's
Yeah,
death.
and how she wished it all changed.
Now she just like
Can
wishes her.
someone just make a FMV game where knife is always an option?
Do you want to
Kiss
go do your
your-
laundry, or do you want to grab a knife first?
It's just you doing laundry.
You
with
go
a
on a
knife.
date with your best friend. Things are going well.
Oh, she hates it. She feels terrible for what
There
she
is a
did.
knife on the table.
Do you grab the knife? You already have 2 hands.
Ooh, here we go.
Oh, this is a new page.
Yeah.
Contented. Jane didn't realize she'd forgotten about work until midday. She'd spent the day sitting around the dining table with the children. She'd prepared them all cereal, and it sat untouched in front of them. Jane found herself too exhausted to eat much herself. Clearly, none of them had an appetite. She asked them questions, all 5
Holy
of them
shit.
individually. She knew they looked the same, but it didn't mean they wanted to be treated the same. She identified her first little girl as the most confident. She had pointed and shown distress and resistance. Her first boy was attentive. He very occasionally would do something that his siblings would not. The twin girls were affectionate. They often stood close to one another, their skin touching. The one was always the first to move closer when they briefly separated. The smallest boy was sweet. The way he looked up at her melted her heart a little. She smiled at them all in silence. She suddenly didn't care for work. They would only send her home. Jane found herself reluctant to leave the house at all. Finally, she stood and began collecting away the dishes. "You can go sit in there now," she spoke lightly. They filed out of the room after her and gathered in the entrance to the living room, watching and waiting for her. She disappeared from their sight, and she noted they stayed in the room as she had told them to. Jane allowed herself to smile a little. She never thought she'd become content. There was still fear, but it no longer gripped her. She was free. Jane returned to her children. They were gathered by the fireplace. She had lit the fire when they had first descended the stairs together. It warmed the room nicely, but they were standing too close. Their eyes were immediately on her as she entered the room, following her. "Come away from the fire," she beckoned them over. They did as she said. "You don't want to burn yourself." "Come with us," they all spoke together. It startled her. It was the first they'd spoken outside of her bedroom. Jane swallowed down her fear and clasped her shaking hands together. "I'll come with you, if you tell me where." Their heads all snapped to the fireplace and began filing one by one over to it. "Come with us," they spoke again. Jane parted her lips to warn them of the fire once more, but was met with horror as the twin girls both climbed into the flames.
Oh.
"Come with us," the duels spoke at her, returning their gazes as they crouched in the burning heat. "No!" Jane screamed at them. She pulled the remaining 3 of them away from the fire. They looked at her with bland faces. "You'll burn!" Jane tried to reach for the twins. It burned at her hands and her arms, but she continued to tug at them. Her heartbeat was loud in her ears. Her frantic movements were no use. The children only seemed to burn, their skin growing red and blistering. The dresses they wore were slowly eaten by the flames, their hair also beginning to fall in locks. Jane dropped to her knees at the fireplace. She held out her raw hands. They didn't speak, they didn't scream. They just melted away right in front of her. Jane couldn't stop the tears that silently snaked down her cheeks.
Jesus.
And then she walked into a lake.
What?
Stagnant. This is one of 6 endings telling this story.
Yeah,
Your
this
choice
is-
okay.
It's, yeah, okay.
Will you find them all? All right, so now we reject, right?
Yeah.
Do we
And if
grab
we
the
need to, we
knife?
can go back
But
further.
does rejecting with a knife mean anything?
I don't think it's all down to that one choice. But
Load it.
I bet you there's
load
3
that
endings.
state.
I bet you there's 3 endings from this choice.
Go in.
Go in or reject.
Yeah.
I
I
bet
bet
you-
reject's going to lead us down a different path of more stuff.
I bet you this is how she's gonna die.
Who?
I bet you this is how Elena's gonna just
I think
like,
Elena lives through this no matter what.
I mean, realize that accepting her.
I mean, she died
lets-
already once.
I guess you're right. But this thing clearly isn't
It tried to like
malevolent.
choke us.
I don't know if it's malevolent or not. It did make you sick and die. It's like a parasite.
That's right. Run.
This
Run, girl,
is how
run.
this should have went from the fucking beginning. Call the cops.
I ran away from that thing that claimed to be Rebecca and didn't look back.
This is the healthy ending.
Telling no one, I fled to the other side of the country to get away from what I saw that night. I moved into an affordable home inside a rural town in the countryside, a place where I thought I might be safe.
So she moved to the
But
country.
it didn't end there. It's in bed with her.
No me gusta.
No. Ah!
Okay.
It followed her.
Is-
Oh boy.
So how do we deal with it? How do we like I feel like what I want to make her do is like healthily move on from her wife's death. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
seems to be like the what?
She's gonna kill herself.
But that's not even like a far.
Rebecca did not seem convinced of my rejection and would not relent in its advances. I couldn't go on living like this. It would follow me to my last breath.
Dude, what the fuck?
She kills herself.
This isn't like
This
a
doesn't
far
make
enough
any-
jump.
This doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, this wouldn't. She wouldn't die from this.
Maybe she just can't swim.
You might be right. Ooh.
Oh.
It doesn't want her to kill herself. Maybe it'll swim. Maybe it'll jump in and save her.
Oh, she purposely holds herself under?
You can't. It's like impossible.
Just keep swimming.
Okay. And there's no story bit there?
No.
No.
I mean, it's basically the same thing that, I mean, like, I would have happily read the last 2 pages of that.
All right. So new load. Take the knife.
Where do we go?
Take the knife. Reject.
I think it's, I don't know that that's going to change.
I don't think that's going to
At
change
this
anything.
point, we might as well. What are we going to lose? Right.
Do we go back and ignore it? Should we try to ignore the entire, like,
Yes.
everything?
Yes.
All right.
Can we, like, skip?
From where though? Because we start the game. The game.
I mean,
from
can
the
we just
beginning.
play from the beginning and just, like, skip through everything?
I think so. Let's
So
give it a shot.
So let's do that.
Yeah.
From the top. Morph Girl does not save. We know the rules. Okay, let's...
You know the rules.
Cause
and so
some trouble.
Do I. You better not autosave that much. This was the end of the game.
What?
The scene.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Because then she looks out the... Yeah. Whoa, it's all coming together now.
It's all coming together, bro.
Morph Girl.
I don't know that we're going to have options here, but we'll find out.
She wants to travel.
Right. Oh, we can say don't. We can say do travel. Let her go travel the world with her.
Yeah.
Let her one or two, but we're gonna let her this time. And then watch it be like she got sick, so she couldn't travel. Or did we say travel?
We said no travel.
we said no travel.
We said no travel. For
Let's
sure.
fucking let her travel.
No, let's what I'm saying.
Let
You
her
want to go to Buenos
travel.
Aires? We'll take you there. Machu Picchu?
Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires.
Rico Suave.
You just want to go to, like, Santa Barbara? Somewhere a little closer? We can do that as
A
well.
little Carpinteria trip. I know a
Yeah.
great burger spot down by the beach.
Staycation? Lie to Rebecca.
Yep.
Lie to her.
You can
Yo.
totally do this.
Lie to me on DVD Blu-ray.
Lie to Me is not a good television show.
I like it a lot.
I tell Rebecca that we can go wherever she wants. I say we can afford it. When she gets better, we will go traveling. But right now she needs something to look forward to.
So she's-
anything to be happy about. So she lies, and they're not going anywhere anyway.
Yeah. She's like also lying to herself now.
She's
too, though.
initially enthusiastic, but it's all a lie.
And we can let her die now too. We can,
yeah.
We're gonna pull the plug.
We can murder her.
We
Yeah.
just go by. We don't go anywhere. Yep. We can't afford it. She realizes she lied to her. So no matter what, we're screwed.
Oh, we never see her happy again.
That's not true. We're gonna make her smile.
I wouldn't let her go if I could. What? Like, how is that your decision to make when you ask us?
Yeah, I feel like none of those choices actually matter. They only affect the diary. And no matter what, we're depressed because of...
unless we maybe if we.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna make a real bold statement here. I don't like Alana.
Why?
I don't like Rebecca either that much.
Damn. But the demon, I actually like the demon. She's pretty cool.
I think maybe you're having a bigger problem facing reality, Davis.
Don't pull that bullshit on
Is
me.
he projecting? I
Yeah.
think he's projecting.
No, we're
a little
not.
bit.
Maybe-
Stop it. We're on the
maybe-
same side.
You
You're
keep
projecting
telling him
just a little bit.
You keep
Just
telling
a little bit.
her to get a job.
Because she didn't have a job.
Sounds like Davis needs the VR troopers.
Yeah, to go inside the computer and change the rules.
We are.
That's the brain that wouldn't die.
We are. When I denied her the same. Oh, so the dialogue doesn't change.
How did we deny
Because
her?
she's so depressed. No matter what choice we make in
How
the
do
past,
we deny her? Like
She
by,
blames herself.
by
Yeah.
not being richer?
That's just like textbook depression. She puts it all on herself.
So we've
There's
gotten
no-
how many innings so far?
3.
Guys, death
of
is a
6.
lose-lose, is what we're learning here. And
Yeah.
death is part of life.
This is a
Therefore,
shitty
life is a lose-lose. There you go,
Damn.
kids.
All right,
Damn,
so
that's
Chew on that for
projecting.
a little bit.
Davis, do you need to just talk? Do you want to just go get some burgers?
I mean, sure. Some late night burgers.
Just talk it out.
Like it's like a dessert to our burger dinner.
Yeah, burger dessert.
Tell her you won't.
Yeah, guess what? We read it and then we never told you anyway, so what's the point?
Yeah. I don't want to read it.
Her writing never comes up again. My heart sinks.
Yeah, well, guess what? It doesn't turn out well if you fucking do read
Yeah,
it.
Alana, because you
Wait,
don't
so-
do anything right. None of you guys make good
Are we
decisions.
all just choosing the left answers the whole time? Is that what this
We're
is?
just-
No, we're just
we're
choosing
just
what we
doing the
didn't choose
opposite.
last time. I feel like this does not matter at all.
I understand what
Especially
you're
because the second one was like her not thinking that she read it either way.
Yeah, when you finally get to the journal, she's mad at you because you did say you would. She's like,
What if
oh,
this
only when
time
I'm
she's
dying
like,
does she care.
you know, I really respect your honesty.
Yeah.
saying. At least she told me she wasn't
You
going
know
to
what?
read it.
I'm not gonna haunt her if I die.
Yeah, maybe we haven't seen the bloops yet because everything's fine.
I refuse to get on with my life, and yet I still expect it to change.
No bloops. We don't even need bloops. 0 bloops.
Zero bloops.
0 bloops. This is a 0 bloop playthrough.
Zero bloop playthrough, Morph Girl. 100% run.
Why is it called Morph Girl?
Because she morphs.
Into what?
Whatever you need her to be.
Rebecca?
Whatever you need her to be.
Yeah, 'cause she's like, not necessarily a demon.
Here
She's
it
some
is.
sort of weird.
She cries, and blood lands in the. It's literally her own sadness that's fueling this monster.
So
Yeah.
maybe the monster is her.
I'm telling you,
Well,
that's,
yeah. That's
Alana's monster is
For
Alana.
what? Trying to provide for her?
Oh my god.
Davis, we
Damn.
gotta trim you down a little bit,
Oh
buddy.
God!
Do you need
Like
like
you are.
We're learning a lot about Davis today, you guys.
a
Fuck!
slice of pie, a little cup of coffee, get you
little
nice.
coffin pie is exactly what Davis needs.
Yeah.
You know what? No. Pie, little scoop of ice cream, vanilla ice
Because
cream.
both people are being
So
dumb
it's
here.
just she stays or let her go.
Let her go. I say we let her go. I say we do all the ones that like is all about Rebecca.
I agree.
Let
Okay,
her go.
well we already fucked that up.
Yeah, but she has fun.
You're right. You're right.
So I say we let her go. We're gonna kiss this ghost's ass.
We're trying to like not make this ghost appear.
Yeah.
Kind of.
That's my objective.
Hey guys, welcome to our 80% no ghost run. We are trying to make
No
sure
bloops.
that no bloops.
0 bloops. 0 bloop run.
Were these super legally distinct from the Ghostbusters squad?
TM.
Okay. So here's the deal. We are just gonna not.
Ignore.
We're leaving.
Leave, motherfucker.
Yep, time to go. She's gonna go.
She's like,
watch
that
her
shit's
fucking
crazy.
watch her fucking go in anyway.
Nope, she's going
Shout out
along.
to that pug pillow.
You move on, girl.
Shout outs to that doggy door or baby door that is not set up.
I don't
Alana,
know what
you
was in
are
the
a
bath, but
strong,
whatever it is, I didn't
pragmatic,
forget about it.
Self-sufficient woman.
I can't be thinking about
Oh,
this
this
right
is the same
now.
thing she
not
said
this
before.
week. I have some time before.
This is the exact same thing she said before. Pretend
Right,
everything's all
but
right.
it's just a matter of not
It's not about the
thinking
same.
about the blood in the ocean.
What?
Sharks like that.
Can smell it
Sharks,
from a mile
there
away.
you go.
Dude.
Are you
Thank
saying
you.
the demon is a shark?
Shark demon.
I don't know where he's going with this, but
Yo, that
I'm
thing on the table is
Why do you? Why do you?
Isn't that like a? You see that, Alex?
the Dalek
It looks like a little dog
Right
down
there?
looks
Yeah.
like BB-8's head.
FMV squad.
Okay, so no matter what, the
Still
bathtub
takes us here.
the bathtub fills up. So you should save.
I'll save it for the next major choice. Because she's gonna go in and see this and be like, "What the what?" And then we ignore it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
'cause
make a call.
F it.
Ignore it.
We're just gonna keep ignoring it.
No issue here.
We don't have time.
No
for it.
issue, brother.
Also, for them saying this is a shitty place, this is a big place for
No, they said the
London.
landlord
For,
was
for
shitty.
London?
Yeah, this is huge.
Well, we don't know if they're actually in London.
They're in the
We
outskirts of
know,
London.
we know there is a painting with
They
Sky
also
Spy
said
Kids 4D.
she like did well at university, and
The
no one
lights,
says that.
the light switches aren't the same as us.
I mean, we
here.
know
Yeah,
that-
the light switches are
we
London
can guess
town
that they're
light
in England.
switches.
We just don't know if they're in London.
There are no other. It is
There's-
all
it's all
countryside,
London.
cows, sheep, and London. That's it. There's no other cities.
There's London and
Hashtag
Telford.
Alex,
and
how
then
dare
that's
you
it.
say that?
What do you mean?
Alex, what the fuck,
Alex,
dude?
don't shit on England. It's beautiful.
Not shitting
Do
on
not
England.
go in there.
Hey guys, Alex here. This is Alex Faciani,
That's
by
an
the way.
awful impression of my voice.
I'm a chill guy. I like clogs, and I don't believe that there's anything besides London.
What did you say? I like clogs?
By the way, shout to clogs. They're like wooden shoes.
Why is that part of my
Winners don't do clogs.
No matter what, she's gonna come, huh?
clogs?
Now Alex is... I guarantee you next week when we shoot this, Alex is gonna wear a pair of clogs to work.
I don't have a pair of clogs.
And he's gonna be like,
Guys, can we take a minute and not talk about clogs and appreciate
Side boob.
this demon is
Yo, this demon is stacked.
hot.
Where do we
This
get the
demon
clogs?
is hot.
I get it. I'd give up my life for 11 months with her.
This entire episode, this series is all about discovering Davis's true self.
I'm still kind of fucked up about the clogs. What the fuck were you talking about?
You tell me if I were to go into your bedroom, if I creep in there, I open up your closet, I'm not gonna find a whole row of clogs?
No.
Walnut, fucking all the different kind of wood clogs.
Davis, what do you think clogs are?
let Rebecca.
Aren't clogs wooden
let Rebecca
shoes?
say
Yes.
it, right?
You have
Yes.
them.
No, I don't.
You fucking
What do you think clogs are, Davis?
shoes.
No, okay.
Clogs.
Like what do you think they are though?
Are
Yeah,
we getting metaphysical here?
do you think people just like wear them?
Rebecca did a really
It's
good
just
job
something
on
you'd wear.
it.
Wooden shoes?
Yeah.
I just don't.
Guys, welcome to the Any Percent Clog Run.
I'm
We're
just
trying to
We had
advance.
urgent call about test
I'm
results
just
that day.
blown
Rebecca
away
plays
that it
our
was
wedding
like,
music in the
I'm
car.
Alex. I'm chill. I love clogs.
She sings along very loudly. She's trying to be positive. She's trying to make me smile.
It's not good news.
It's terminal.
Alex, cut
Yeah.
us your 1980s dating VHS tape right now.
What's up? I'm Alex. I'm a chill guy. I like hanging out and reading and playing video games, and I listen to music a lot, and I like to go walk around the city, and I like to eat good food. I don't have anything to do with clogs. I don't.
Don't
No.
check
Again.
don't check my closet. You won't
don't-
find a rack of clogs.
Someone
I
tell
don't
me
have a
what
rack of
you think
clogs.
clogs are, because I feel like you don't understand what clogs are.
They're like a traditional
they're
wooden
like-
shoe that nobody
Guys.
like.
That's what I'm saying.
They're like dope ass boat shoes, but they're made of wood.
Guys, Alex bought a pair of clogs, AMA.
I don't have a single pair. I don't understand the association. I'm just puzzled
All right,
completely.
we're not going in. We're not going in.
It'd be like if I was like, "What's up? I'm Jesse. I'm sexually attracted to Donald Duck, and I have a YouTube channel." Be like, why?
In like
Here's the thing.
In like-
that's probably true.
First off, I pride myself on my Donald Ducking. Hashtag Donald Ducking.
Donald fuck.
Shirt, no pants. Shirt, no pants, Donald Ducking. I Donald Duck quite frequently.
Hashtag
I'm
huge.
attracted to it.
Hashtag huge McDuck. Hashtag squanch pad.
Yeah, no, we have to go to work.
Hashtag Huey, Dewey, and Gooey.
Should I go in? Leave.
Leave.
Actually,
Bounce.
let's save.
Yeah, that's a
Say
smart.
that, stay.
Save and then leave.
Bye-bye.
I ain't got time for this.
I'm gonna go have sex with Donald Duck.
I think how she just shakes her head like, oh no.
Goodbye.
I'm not
Same
gonna
shot
go
of her
in there.
leaving, with the same amount of like non-urgency. Watch the ghost be right here.
I'm just perturbed that she doesn't lock the fucking door.
That's
maybe
how people
auto
get in.
locks.
It could auto lock.
I have one. My lock. Never mind. I'm not gonna talk about how my lock works.
What's your passcode?
Don't worry about it.
What's your pin?
Do you like clogs? Clog monster.
Hey, you know what? Reach out to
Alex
me on
here.
Twitter. Reach out to me on Twitter. Let me know what you do with your clogs. I just want to know. I just want to know.
You soft shoe. You hard shoe. You.
That's not what.
Can you get a soft shoe clog?
there
It's
a
not
dance?
a crab. You
Is
don't
there a
put it on
dance?
a bun.
I
there-
imagine you go to your fucking.
There's definitely
brunch.
a clog dance.
You go to brunch in your clogs. You probably
Nobody wears.
Wallace
Nobody
in
wears clogs.
I don't know. You probably do a little bit of jujitsu in your clogs.
It's better.
Like no one
Do
really
not
knows-
answer.
Don't answer.
Do not answer.
No.
Yeah, it's
What?
probably.
Do not. I told you no. Oh, it
Yeah.
hung up.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Like we thought it would the first time.
Why would you tap it to your ear? This
Get
is
your
an
work done.
Unnecessary action.
Get your
She's
work
got
done.
shit to do.
Get your work done.
Aw, rejected demon.
Shit.
Hello there. Angel in my nightmare.
Do you ever feel a
Stay
breaking
calm.
down?
Whoever is doing this is likely responsible for everything that's happened.
Like sometimes you
Just some
just died
terrible
of cancer
joke.
5 months ago.
Just call the police, change the locks.
A
Oh,
year
so this
ago.
is all the same
You're
stuff.
It's the anniversary week.
Is
Remember?
that
This is
what?
what she says she'll do, but then she forgets.
No way. No way. We're gonna come
Wait.
in.
No one's gonna be here. It's gonna be great.
No, she's gonna be right fucking there.
Nope, she's gonna
staring
have
us
gone
down.
home.
Dude, this is gonna be like a Catherine situation. She's gonna be a different hot girl. All right, well,
Don't go upstairs.
Don't go upstairs. Don't go upstairs. There's no reason to go upstairs.
girl,
Leave.
girl.
And never.
Ooh, do you think she's just mad at you because you didn't? Well, now we're back to the same place.
Girl, I'm just like I'm turning it over in my brain.
So now we're gonna pull the plug.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand the clogs.
But what they're for?
Yeah, I don't know why.
No.
They're just
The
It's like
clogs
bolo
are-
ties.
they're
They're just
traditional.
a fun thing to do.
I'm just confused.
Bolo ties don't have the tradition of clogs. I'm gonna go out there and say that.
Do you think that I actually own clogs? Have you seen anything?
You have at least one pair. I'm willing to bet you've got several
I
different
don't
colors.
have a single pair of clogs.
You've got like a dark, like a
No one-
maroon pair, like a tan pair.
no one has clogs.
Alex,
like
are
a
you?
dark-
Davis, are you thinking of like loafers?
That's what I'm saying. I
No.
think he doesn't know what
Clogs.
clogs are.
Clogs are like wooden loafers, right?
No, do it.
Do it. Ooh, it stopped.
I pull Rebecca's life support. Rebecca flatlines less than a minute later. It's what she wanted, but it isn't what I wanted. If I were to refuse, she would spend only her remaining days in agony waiting to die. But there was so much I wanted to say, so much I should have said. Her friends, her family, they never even got to say goodbye. I took that from them. I panicked, and now she's gone.
You killed her.
I think it
No,
was. I think it was,
guys.
That was
Cancer
just-
killed her.
I think it was the right thing to do. I think it was the right thing to do this time. I think this is gonna pay off for us.
Here we go.
So now we're gonna have different.
Theoretically
entries.
different entries.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Okay.
Dude. Whoa!
Lena said yes. Imagining the Caribbean sun and sand almost makes me forget I'm dying. I'm sure I only have time for Italy. She's excited, and then she says, "Fuck it, I'll die in a hospital bed."
Yeah, everyone dies, right?
Yeah.
So why not do it in style? And then she's dead.
Yeah. I was wondering what Alana would think of my writing. Maybe on the grave I'll find that out. That is, if she doesn't throw everything away. She hates my writing. She never used to. I used to make characters that were based on her. It would make her blush. She used to proofread my work and then tell me how much she loved it. We would talk about me being a famous author until I didn't want to give up my dream for money like she did.
Damn,
what
no matter what, you cannot win with that.
Yeah, what the fuck, though? Because she was like, I never read anything she wrote before.
So
I was
where
first
do you
night
read
out.
this?
This was the same one that from
Yeah,
last
all right.
time.
Yeah, you're right.
Anna wants to move. Of course she does. She's been itching to get out of this place. She moved in. I don't know how to... This is the same...
No, this is different.
Well, life's a struggle. We should embrace the challenge. I told her that too. She doesn't like to hear it, but she listened. We love the city. It always was a part of our goals to live here way back when we were at university together, so why not dive in head first? She knew I was right back then, and she knows it's right not to go back on it now. I'm glad.
she's not
I
as-
love our little shitty house.
She's not as down this
I don't
time.
care if it doesn't have a fancy equipment I need to recover. I'll recover fine without it. I don't want my home being turned into a hospital. That just sounds depressing. So I don't even know how to write this, but I don't even know how to think of it. I just told her I'm dying. They're really nice about it, but I'm dying. How does a person even process shit like that? I feel like it's not real, but I also feel winded. I don't know what to do.
You murdered
me.
Great. Cool.
That is not fair.
But that's exactly what I thought.
Diary of the Dead.
That's exactly what I thought, though.
That you can't win either way.
I just don't get it.
If it's the same options, I don't know what to make of this.
Nobody has. Davis is just
Waiting for
showing
me
me
to
a
save
picture of
it. Save the game.
Davis is just showing me a picture of clogs on his phone and giving me a thumbs up. I don't know what it means.
What does it want?
I don't have any of those.
This is the same options.
Go in.
So what do we want to do?
Go in.
What if we do knife and then go in and...
Is it really just down to this one choice?
What about knife accept? We've never done knife accept.
Yeah. Knife accept, knife reject.
But that's still 5. And there's 6 endings.
Maybe you get the 6th one after you get the first 5.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And maybe it's the dog ending. Like Silent Hill. What didn't we do? Maybe it's secrets.
What if it was like if we watched all those movies to completion? That was
One of the endings is you just die of like old age watching public domain movies. Do you think they're all serious endings?
Yeah, definitely. Well, the first one wasn't serious. The first one, we ended up with her, like...
well, that was beautiful.
That was
Yeah,
weird.
that was great.
That was weird as fuck. That was like super weird. Okay. Except.
With the knife, except with the knife?
Oh, it's accepting death.
Yeah, that's different.
She's killing us because we didn't trust her.
It was not convinced of my affections for it. It could sense the hesitation in my every action.
So, yeah.
It could not accept me, and I'm not sure how it could accept it either. I was subsequently throttled to death for my uncertainty. It's over now.
Damn.
Whoa.
Full throttle. So that is an ending.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, so let's
So that's number 4?
not accept.
That's 4.
So
Reject knife. Knife, knife, reject. That's what we want.
So then what can the last ending be?
Maybe you stab. Maybe the stab with this one is that.
I am wondering if the uncertainty comes from all of our other actions.
Yeah, maybe like all 3 of these are new endings, but no, because, well, fuck, I don't know.
We'll have to find out.
There's only 6 endings, and we got 4 of them.
So we need to do. Let's do knife reject. We haven't done that one, right?
Yeah.
Right. I think maybe knife is.
That's
an
what I'm saying.
option.
Do all of them again.
We did
'cause-
knife though.
No, not since we went with ignoring all of the signs.
Yeah.
Understood.
Because the last thing about the uncertainty is what has me thinking that maybe that mattered.
Right. It's possible.
But it could just be that we grabbed the knife.
Yeah, so if we don't have the knife and we reject it, what happens? Oh, we run away. Good call.
Okay.
We just run out with a knife.
We don't have the knife. But maybe in running away now that we're like so anti, like maybe it's like a different ending. I ran away from the thing that claimed to be Rebecca and didn't look back. This is the same ending.
That was the end of it. All of it.
Oh. No, because she was like, and then it went back to being this.
Yeah.
So this is a different ending.
Oh,
shit,
yeah, it is different.
is.
Aw.
That's the diary.
Oh, is she gonna toss it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Because she's moved on.
I moved to the other side of the country to get away from that thing that broke into my house that night. To move on from Rebecca's death.
Hell yeah.
I went on to publish Rebecca's collection of short horror stories instead, in her steed.
Oh.
Just like she always wanted.
Oh.
Yo, is this,
Is this the win?
Is this the bridge we went to? I never did see Rebecca again.
No, we were in an underpass.
I'm
We were in a
glad.
seedy underpass.
No, no,
Rebecca
no.
that I loved is gone, but I never let her be
The bridge that we
forgotten.
all visited in real life.
Her stories are so good. Everybody seems to think so. They're doing really well, and so am I.
I moved back into a bigger house and got fancier things. Thanks, Rebecca. Sorry about killing you.
I hope that the ghost appears on the opposite bank and gives her the nod.
A thumbs up,
Hey.
and she's just holding
Actually,
some
right over
clogs.
there is where the ghost shows up in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Under that underpass.
So they shot all this in one day.
Dude, that is probably exactly where that was.
Yeah. Okay, so this was the best ending. Who's that?
This is like a
And
drunk,
who's that?
A drunk stumbled out of the. What's happening? Knife, knife. If this just kills her,
Done.
really curious what happens here.
It's a Bogart. What are they called? Boggart? Bog people?
And that was the end of that. Everything would remain the same. Everything would return to normal, never changing.
So this is the bad ending again.
Well, then what's the sixth ending?
Accepting it without the knife or rejecting it
We
with the
did
knife?
one thing anti, right? We did one thing the same. It was one of the choices.
We've gotten a knife and done all 3 knife options.
We didn't let her. We let her go out every time.
There's the cooking for me. There's the walking away.
Yeah.
So I think the one thing left to do is load at the initial coming down the stairs, and then just
Try
accept
accepting and
without a knife because you're still hesitant.
Yeah.
What does it want?
I felt like Rebecca.
Go in. Yeah, because we didn't accept it anytime. We didn't look out, like, try to figure stuff out.
Right.
So maybe when you're like, sure, I accept you, that's a problem.
Be like, fine, what? What is it? And then
Yeah.
it's like, drink your Ovaltine. She's literally offering her hand in marriage. And we're throttled to death again?
This is rejected?
This is accept. Okay, so
Scary game gang.
we have spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to get this last ending. That we'll never see. That is all cut out. That'll never see the end of the day. We reached out to the dev
It
because
got weird though.
yes, we spent a lot of time
We
and
kind of thought
eventually
circle kissing was going to be the answer in real life.
Circle
It
kissing?
wasn't, but we're all much
We
closer
were
now.
all touching tips and saying, Jareth. Jareth. Jareth.
Eventually, we just asked the dev who tweeted at us. We said, "What is the 6th ending?" And apparently, it literally is as simple as pressing play.
He said lol pleb, and then he
did not say that. Did not
He
say
said
that.
lol pleb, then he did a dab.
then he
GG
no
no
scope
read
then
dab.
he no scope me in PUBG.
Yeah. So we just press play and we see what happens.
You ready?
Yes.
Here we go, guys.
But I thought that's how you play the game.
Jesus.
Did you get jump scared by side profile?
It happens.
Did she just die?
Sometimes I sleep with my eyes open. That
Maybe
could-
she died, and this is her. This is the thing, the morpher.
It's all a dream.
Maybe it took
Wait,
her
do
over.
you think?
changeling style.
Yeah, like the movie Changeling. Maybe this is Angelina Jolie's son.
What?
Maybe
To
we
be honest,
finally found him.
Is that what that movie's about?
Sorta. The guy from Burn Notice is in it.
One of her
Oh,
many
nice.
sons.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
Didn't we see this?
Was she dead?
We did see
We
this
didn't-
part. Hold
we
on,
didn't
hold on. We don't know.
We didn't see the shot of her in the bed. That's
Yeah,
new.
that's the weird part.
What's
Is that it?
I don't
telling
know.
you. I'm telling you, dude.
whoa?
Morph Girl does not autosave, so it starts you back over?
What does that mean?
Does it?
Let's see. Yeah, just keep going forward. I mean, if that's the case, if she's in the bed laying there, maybe she is dead and everything that happened is like Jacob's ladder scenario?
What?
Wait.
Yeah, this is the beginning of the game again.
This is how it starts?
Yeah, this is how it always started, and then it flashes us back to before. 'Cause she looks out the door, and then it's like, what's gonna happen? We've seen this before. So, I think what that ending's supposed to be is that she was dead the entire time.
I think she decided to go with that fucking Ringu ghost, and then it died, and then she died, and then it just is her now. And instead of the dead friend.
No.
She's because
That's
it
a lot of
copies
deaths.
it copies dead
Did
people.
we get an achievement?
No.
It's like a succubus or something. You know what I mean? Like it preyed on her grief until she died of grief, and now it's her.
Is that what that's supposed to mean?
But
That's
guys,
my
but we
interpretation.
didn't see it. Because, all right, here's the endings that we got. We got ending 1 where it chokes you to death, ending 2 where it chokes you to death. There's the ending where you drown yourself. There's the ending where you hook up with the ghost.
Yeah, you like
and then
house
there's the
play house.
ending
I
where
like that.
you.
I like that ending the most.
There's the ending where you like let go, and then you sell her writings as a book, and everything's fine. And she's like, I moved on with my life. And then there's this 6th ending, which I think, like, literally all it is the same ending as the moving on with my life ending, but it shows her in bed, maybe dead? And so I don't know what
You think it's about coping with your own death? If she's dead at the end of the game.
Yeah. No, I'm saying she's dead at the very beginning.
Right, but doesn't that just invalidate the game then? Like,
Could be.
Like,
Could be.
I think that the real answer is that
it did kill her.
I mean, I guess it depends. I guess it really depends.
That's full screen mode. That's where we're at
Yeah,
right now.
I guess it really depends. I guess it really
Do you want me
depends
to
on.
shift tab and see what achievements there are?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
I guess it really depends on when.
Oh, hit FSM and that's going to take us out of it.
I guess it really depends on when we unlocked that ending.
We got, most recent true end. We got the achievement for it. That's true.
So does it say anything?
And the only 2 achievements that are left are watching the 2 movies completely.
Uncover the true end to Alana's story.
Wait, we got it tonight. We got
just
it
got
4
it
minutes
now.
ago.
Yeah.
So that was the true ending.
Yeah, the true ending I think is open to interpretation. I don't know what that means.
Here's the thing. I just binge watched The Good Place, so I'm a little bit more open to different ideas.
Oh,
what
boy.
happened?
Okay.
What if she is dead and this is her personal hell? This is like she's living through this monotonous, sad existence.
The scene that we got of her just laying in bed, this is like her. She's been dead the entire.
Is there an achievement?
Jacob's Ladder deal.
Is there an achievement for each ending?
Yes.
Can we read them? And maybe we can piece this together.
You know, I just.
I know.
went back
I know
into
it's tough to go click that button one more time for me, but you know what? I think
Clickety
we'll be able to make it.
Okay,
All right. So just keep swimming is when she drowns herself.
Full throttle.
That's a good reference.
Failed to survive Saturday morning. A toxic relationship left grief overcome Alana.
Yeah, that's the one where toxic relationship is
Because look, she's saying grief, right? A toxic relationship. That's the one. That's the one where we
hook up with her and that's how we die.
Yeah, grief. And I think you die, and then she takes over your body.
But then that implies that the toxic relationship ending is the real one. Like there's something not right there. Like there's something because what you're saying is that she, no matter what, this thing kills her.
I don't think no matter what. I don't think no matter what. I just think that it's sort of like making an observation.
Will you go back and press play again? Let's see what happens.
I just think it's sort of making an observation about grief. I think it's just saying like, yo, like if you let grief consume you, you're just like gonna die, and then you're just gonna continue the cycle.
So she's got the book.
She's walking away. What does she do with the book?
Nothing. The book is the book that she ends up selling.
Yeah, but is she gonna drop it in the water?
No.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Which book?
The book of writing.
The book of writings that she sells.
So I think she's supposed to be dead there.
I think so.
But
she has the book of writings. This is from the ending where she's like, hey, I sold her writings and now I'm moving on with my life. So maybe what it's implying is that ending where she sells the book and moves on with life, maybe that's the Jacob Ladder thing. Where as she dies, she's like, I did good and everything's fine now and I actually made up for all of my mistakes. But this ending is this is the bullshit ending.
This didn't actually happen.
Right. The ending where it was a happy ending is the only fake ending. Maybe that's what it's saying?
Yeah. Equally valid.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Man.
We're going to need some updated information on that.
This is a fun one. This is a fun little, I like this.
This was a cool little investigatory game that we took some time and really went through and figured stuff out. And,
though if there is a specific answer, if there is like if it's not just like, whatever you think it is, you know, legitimately, I would love to hear from somebody involved.
Yeah.
Let's take the creator out for drinks, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Maybe a
Listen,
little Dave
I
and
know a
Buster's.
great steakhouse just down the street. It's decently priced.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not great nor decently priced.
It's not decently. It is decently priced. It's not great, but the steak isn't great, but the place is great.
The ambiance, I get it.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it for us for this one. Actually, Morph Girl. Perfect place to end it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with more Scary Game Squad soon. Peace.